Last time, you all continued pursuit of the man who was given the Stone of Galore, what you assumed was the stone at the time, the magic stone that you needed. After he had his coach had been disabled and he had ran into the crowd of the nearby street, chasing after him with a couple things. Sharptooth tried to jump on people's heads. Mousey tried to follow from up top, but just before you could catch him, you lost sight of him and then heard a loud bang with a cloud of smoke, realizing that a gunshot had gone off. Seeing somebody take the stone out of his hands, look straight at you, and then run down an alley. Most of you followed. One of you stayed behind to see if you could at least heal the person who was shot, who you were pursuing. And then they promptly died and turned into what was a doppelganger. This, of course, made sense as they were the same person that Simon had recognized that had accosted you just outside the DG safe house. However, following the new holder of the stone, they disappeared in an alley, and you found that they slipped down into a sewer system. Following down, you made your way to an underground sort of complex. Behind a false wall was him, a drow gunslinger, and two others, one of which ended up being the person who was trying to take out the doppelgangers at the DG safe house. He apparently escaped, somehow got out of jail, somehow, and the three of them promptly went into a gunfight with you, although most of you brought fists. Two of them falling before they could do anything, and then the other one having to retreat without the stone as it was knocked out of their hands in the horrible, horrible sludge of the sewage. The four of you decided to look this over, look around. You decided to give it to Simon to identify it as you made your way back out of the sewer, but in doing so, you realized that there was a police presence around the murdered doppelganger, and you four were the prime suspects. You were taken to a prison cell, or a prison complex, or a courthouse and jail complex over in the dock ward, and were basically separated into your individual cells. Sharptooth have been here several times before. Sort of knows the layout, at least of the downstairs area. You all got a long rest. Simon took the time to identify and then attune to the Stone of Galore, in which it promptly gave him a couple of magical properties and talked to him. And with that, we will jump back over to courthouse. Boop. So we still have normal lighting on this at the moment, or dynamic lighting on at the moment, so everybody should only see what they have previously seen, which should be mostly the hallway, except for Sharptooth and their own cell.
Yeah, I got
Before
it
we
all.
go back, what's that?
I got it all.
Oh, good. Yeah, great. With that, I do need to check one thing because I can do this. Set that. Well, while I'm doing that, let's start over with Brutrik. What did you do? What have you done in this entire time that you have been in the jail cell? Thoughts? Anything of note that you wish to make?
I think Brutrik's kind of freaked out because I don't think he's ever been arrested before. So I think, but then the jail cell itself probably, because of his monastic history, it's not that bad. So he's like, oh, this isn't so bad. And then if anything, he would have tried striking up friendly conversation with the guard. Depending how well that turned.
Say it again. You broke up a little bit.
Sit in silence. Sorry. He would probably try and strike up a friendly conversation with the guard. And depending on how well that turned out, he would just keep talking to him or would just sit there just kind of like alone. So I feel like loneliness, worried about the team, and how are we gonna get out of this one?
So go ahead and make a general charisma check to see how well you kind of strike
Oh,
up
good.
a conversations with the guard. And you know what I think I'll do is that I will remove the doors, or at least slide open the doors a little bit for everybody, so we can so you can't they're not open, but you can sort of see through them through like a slit in bars or something like that. So everybody should be able to see a little bit now.
Okay, yeah.
How how tall is the slit?
It's it's got jail, so it's a enough to bring food in or just talk through, your traditional door thing. So a 7. So you try to talk to the guard several times, and you, um, he pretty much just says, bugger off. I know what you're doing. Not gonna get old Jimmy here. He's too smart to be tricked by a bunch of criminals like you. Unfortunately, you don't really have much of a conversation, but you're completely understanding. It's like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, and then would just kind of feel bad being called a criminal. And then I guess there's also the idea of he's failed to help people. He's hurt people instead, so that would be a lot of conflict right now too.
You also okay, so you're good with that. Okay, Rat King, what do you do? Mousey Brown.
All right. Do they take our stuff, our inventory?
Your inventory. So not all of your inventory. Basically, all your weapons were confiscated and moved elsewhere. Probably are keeping watch of Simon because they know he's a magic user. So you probably have trouble doing any major spells. Sharptooth, you have your guitar.
Yeah.
And Brutrik, you have your fists, but
All of them.
Do I still have my my paper bird, my sack of paper birds?
So if you have them on your person, you will have them. However, the paper birds sort of work as they try to fly directly to the whoever you're going to send them to.
Okay.
They're not going to fly like magic owls around corners and thing like that.
It's not going to navigate outside the prison.
Yeah. And unfortunately, you don't have a cell. You don't have a window looking to the outside.
So that's too like, is there a window?
Yeah. Good idea, though. I would have loved that if you had like an outside window. I'd been like, oh yeah, do that.
Okay. Well, that was kind of the main thing.
Hope you weren't like thinking all week on that.
No, I knew I probably could, but I didn't know if like if it would like wait at stoplights.
Right.
Wait at open doors. Would I know this prison? Like, would I have, as a Rat King, left perpetrators here? And maybe like did Arkham Asylum style like walk through?
So this is a small courthouse. You're not in like a big prison complex. You're in like a bunch of smaller holding cells to be tried and arranged in court or whatnot. Go ahead and make a history check to see if that you at least know like the layout.
7.
Unfortunately, this specific one you have not been to. At least not to the you haven't dropped people off like on the inside. You probably know where you are in the dock ward, but you don't know the layout of this area.
And I'm guessing they haven't unmasked me yet. So
yeah, I'm gonna retcon what I was doing last time, which was they said we're not gonna unmask you until you've been booked. So it's been like a day. They're obviously either forgotten about that or not worry about it until they actually take you in front of the judge. But
yeah,
no,
at this point I'm just like reciting in my head like what to say over and over and over and over again. in like a all worried.
Pacing back and forth.
Yeah.
Okay. Sharptooth. What do you do? What have you done? Tony has not come around. It must be his day off.
Tony. I'm gonna, if there isn't a guard around, I'm gonna try also talking to them.
Okay. So there are guards that walk back and forth, and you can try and talk to them.
Oh, hey there. Fine gentlemen, sir. I was wondering if, I could go to the bathroom, not using this one, because, it's not up to my standards, and maybe I can use one of the fancier ones. Outside
Fancier
of here.
one. Huh, outside of here, huh. Well, what's it worth?
What's it with you? I might make a mess in here, and I don't know who cleans that up.
Oh, not me.
Oh, okay, then, well, what's it worth? I have a darn good song I could perform. I got... What are you even looking for? Do you like heaps? I got loads of heaps outside of here.
Heaps. Heaps of what?
Just stuff I pick up around. I got some, shiny rocks that are kind of cool. I got some, I actually don't know what the rest, some of it is. Most of it, actually, I don't know what it is.
Make a persuasion check, and we'll see if you can hit a really high DC.
Yeah.
Look, I can tell you... do we still have everybody? Yeah, everybody's still in. I can tell you that the little piss bucket you got over there, brand new. Just got him in last week. Been used maybe once, twice, 3 times. A lady.
Oh, a lady used it. That's super clean then.
Probably, yes.
What I think I'm actually going to
Now
do
recording.
is wait for that guard now to pass, because that didn't work. Because I can see a smidgen of Simon.
Yeah,
on the other side.
you will back down. He's basically, you can tell he's like at the end of the alleyway.
Simon!
You can tell him just you see him muttering softly while staring at the rock. What? Sharptooth. Yes.
I actually don't know how to get out of here. Well, okay, I'm thinking one plan didn't work. They don't like me using their nice clean bathrooms, apparently, and they hate heaps. Everything's turning upside down. Do you have any ideas?
Yes, I'm how peculiar that they don't like that stuff. I'm afraid without my spell book, I don't really have the ability to I don't think that they would like me opening these doors.
Honestly, they hate it when you open the doors. That's part of the thing. But do you think you know things? Do you know legal stuff? I keep pretending I do, but honestly, I really don't know what I say every time. I know it looks like I know what I'm saying, but I don't. They always say something else and then I get in trouble. Do you think we have a chance of getting out here the normal way?
Well, I am not completely fluent with all Waterdevian laws, but I've read a book or two. Yes.
So what do you think our odds are just leaving? Because we didn't kill nobody, I'm pretty sure. And I think that's why they said...
Well, we did, just not the person they think we did.
Hey, don't bring that other person up next time we talk. Ever. Got that?
Right.
You got any ideas or anything? Or anything?
Well, I'm a little distracted at the moment.
What could possibly
Hey, what are you
distract
two talking about?
I'm
talking about my bucket and not being able to use your fancy non-bucket.
Fair enough. He just keeps going. I will say so. To cut that short. Sharptooth. During that, as you start at this point.
Hello. Sorry.
What's that?
It'd be funny if Sharptooth was like, "Okay, Simon, you find the biggest guy in the joint, kick him, you punch him right in the balls, give him respect."
Can I record that somewhere? Sharptooth said that to him.
You mean Brutrik?
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta show them you're the dominant alpha predator of this place.
This is excellent
Um,
collaboration.
So, Sharptooth, during this thing, as you go back, since you've woken up today, you haven't felt the best. Like, you usually don't feel the greatest, but you
Oh yeah.
sort of, this feels like internally that you don't feel good, like biologically. You get fatigue, and you notice you get a little bit of cramps. You are unfortunately suffering from sewer plague.
Do I know that like these symptoms are sewer plague?
You make a medicine check. You're definitely aware that you are coming up with some sort of illness.
I got 16.
You've been like, I've been around the block a couple times. This is definitely the sewer thing. Probably shouldn't have taken those dunks in the sewer. But
So would I know
you-
like sort of how it's gonna progress? Like should I
yes,
make
I will. I just showed you. So this is actually what's going to happen. You suffer from one level of exhaustion, and you can set that in the conditions area on D&D Beyond. This is near your health. Should be like exhaustion. You should be able to set it to a 1,
Okay.
which means you get disadvantage on. Let's see. Disadvantage on ability checks.
I love how it's transferred through heaps.
Does that include skills?
Nope. Ability checks not. Oh wait, our skill checks. Yeah, because ability checks are skill checks. So, or skill checks are ability checks.
whereabouts are near the health is it?
It's should be. Oh, it's right next to your like immunity and what is it? Near the speed.
Defenses.
Yeah, look at right on the other side is defenses. So
Oh,
right
like
below
defenses-
temp, it says
Right,
conditions.
right under hit points.
So a box that says
Okay, yeah.
conditions. You should be able to click on that and then choose exhaustion down at the bottom.
On conditions or defenses?
Conditions.
Okay,
Big list
yes.
comes up.
Got
Okay,
it.
there you
Thank
go. And it showed up in D&D roll 20. Exhausted level 1. So, in addition to this, you can only regain half the number of hit points from spending hit dice during a short rest, and no hit points from finishing a long rest. At the end of each long rest, you can make a con save, and on a failed save, you'll get 1 level of exhaustion. On a successful save, the level decreases better. So you get better.
Okay.
But for now, that'll happen at the end of your next long rest. Right now, you're exhausting level 1, or until you get cured.
I wonder, is that like the responsibility of the people that locked me up here? Am I supposed to be of good health?
You can try that when it comes back around, but you're starting to realize that now.
It's happening?
So,
It's
yeah,
happening.
you're starting to realize oh my god, I'm gonna turn into a rat just like Rat King.
Hey Simon, do I look green to you?
Do I look a disgusting pink? No offense.
Did that happen? One of our early games, you took some elixir and it turned his skin pink.
Yeah,
yeah,
that did happen.
I love that because you're like, I'm hideous, or something like that. But with that is what you have been doing, sort of this little thing.
Okay,
Simon,
thank you.
yes,
I'm glad
Simon.
I don't have it.
Back to you. And this is what I was laughing at a little bit last time, is that one of the random properties you got to refresh your memory you are immune to a disease while attuned to the artifact, and non-magical flames are extinguished within 30 feet of you. So as soon as you sort of attune to this stone, you heard and you can see everything in the hallway go dark. All of the lights in your 30-foot radius have gone out, and people are trying to relight them, and they can't get them lit. It's like, just get some mirrors, like angle the light in here. We'll do something like that. Blah blah.
Aziz, where are you?
Aziz, lights. I like a Fifth Element reference, so you are getting inspiration.
Nerds.
I'm actually gonna turn off I turn on an aura for Simon, but I'm going to turn it off now just to make things a little easier on my machine, my web browser. So, the other thing that you realized when doing this is that you could, when attuning to the stone, you could cast the legend lore on it, and it let you talk to the stone. And we're going to say, just for things, you have cast this once to begin to talk to the stone, and it talked to you and said, Simon, is it? Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hello.
Hi, I am the Stone of Galore. I see you are my new, owner, I guess? Oh, yes.
A pleasure.
Indeed. Likewise. Whatever matters, who needs them? Well, what can I do you for?
I wasn't actually expecting you to be sentient.
Oh, well, nobody usually does.
What exactly do you do?
I basically just, stand still and, erode over time. And, I'm a good paperweight. And, I know various things about things, such as what I'm guessing you're looking for, the Vault of Dragons. And how to open it?
Well, truth be told, I'm not really that interested, but a lot of people around me seem to be.
Oh, well, a shame that you're the one who, attuned to me then.
Possibly a good thing, given who some of those are.
Oh, yes. So you don't want to know at all?
Oh, I can understand the appeal, but as long as I have a good library near me, I'm quite happy.
Oh, yes, library are good. Well, if that's the case, then I'll just be here if you need me.
You may as well share any knowledge you might have. Just in case you get taken away, I suppose.
Oh, yes. Well, if that's the case, well, might as well. You have a good point there. Perhaps you can use the contents of the Vault of Dragons to, I don't know, fund that library you've always wanted. Personal library, best and rarest books, pristine condition, recent copies. You know, you've always wanted it.
Pristine.
Yes. You would think back and, this is something that you would really, really like. Not necessarily it's trying to say, I want to use this stolen, embezzled money to do that, but it is something that you would really, really like.
Yes, indeed.
Like, spot on. Like, you got it spot on. It says, well...
Your dream sequence of a very large library.
There was time now. It's not fair. Glasses fall off. I can't cast mending without my glasses. So he tells you that the Vault of Dragons is under a location in the
Troll Skull
No,
Manor.
I didn't. No, it's not. It's not like Tintin, where the ending is where the beginning is.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to be behind a stone in the basement of the tavern.
It's behind a theater in the. Oh, I forgot which. I don't think I wrote down what ward it was in. Why did I not do that? Castle Ward. It's the theater. It's the Castle Ward. It's under what I believe now is a theater, known as the Pink Flump.
I've never been there.
Neither have I, honestly. Well, I was probably there once and then taken away.
Any more specific?
You need 3 keys to open it. Once you find the big door keeping it sealed, can't break in, you can't magic it open, you can't pry it open, no locks on the door or whatnot. I would like the other 3 of our players to each roll a d6.
Hold on, I'm getting a picture of a flump. So,
Is it a pink flump?
no, this is one I drew.
Ah, yeah, it's a cute one. All right.
Roll what? A D6?
A D6.
Three, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, me and Joey both got
I'm
three.
noting. I'm writing them some down because I'm deciding. Because right now this is sort of randomly rolling for what the vault keys are, but there are some ones on here that would be really good for these characters. Yeah, I
Pick
think I'm gonna-
whatever's best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pick
I'm
those
gonna
instead.
I'm gonna flip two of those because yeah, no, I'm gonna go with what you got. We have at least one really good fitting one.
It's Clementine.
Well, keys usually should fit really well.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, Joey, give me one more D3. If I don't like what it ends up with, I will just pick this other one.
A D3.
A D6. I'm sorry, D6.
2.
2. Okay, he tells you, well, you need 3 things. They're not physical keys, mind you. Well, they're physical, but they're not actual keys. Sort of
Well, they are
items you
keys, but they're
They're metaphorical keys, also literal.
more of emotions.
Yes. You need 3 things. 1, a cask of fine dwarven ale. 2, sunlight. And 3, a drunken elf. Or possibly half-elf.
Put that down.
Yep. Oh, right down here, too. Boop. All you have to do is bring them to the door, and it shall open for you.
Unusual collection.
Hard
No,
to kind of break the code if they're, well, unusual.
Quite fascinating. Thank you.
Oh, you're quite welcome. Is there anything else I can do for you while I'm here and you're in my brain, or you're in my mind and I'm in yours?
Do you know any good riddles?
Oh, yes, yes,
Come on.
lots.
I just,
Anyway, goodbye.
Yeah, he just realizes that he's going to be stuck in the prison cell for.
Well, he answers your question, says, oh, yes, lots. Oh, goodbye. Doesn't actually tell you a riddle. He just tells you that he knows riddles.
I know the concept of riddles.
I've not heard of them.
Okay.
Okay. After some time passes, I assume you try to at least give this information to who you can see and talk around the guard, or the sort of doorway, perhaps.
If given that they keep patrolling, I'm probably going to roll to see if I actually can or not.
Okay. I just need to set one thing up, so go ahead and role play for a few moments.
Are we assuming we can? Are we assuming we can just talk to each other?
You kind of like peer. Does anybody have a mirror?
No.
Don't believe so.
Probably not. I don't think it comes with any things. You'd have to pick it up later. Well, you're able to take some shiny stuff that you have and like look around the corner and see that the guard is not sort of around. It looks like they're trying to get the lights on and figure out why the power went out everywhere. So you have a little bit of like freedom to at least whisper each other because you are all within near each other.
I do take out. Like, do I still have like a quill and stuff?
Yeah, they wouldn't have confiscated that.
Okay. I do use even though I can't use the paper birds out of them, I do write down stuff on my pill pads of paper and use my my mage hand rats to kind of bring messages to everyone else, and we kind of
You're able
As
to,
relates in class.
yeah, you're able to do that, and you're able to
Everyone
sort
could
of
probably
pass
tell
through.
where Sharptooth is because of his like large booming voice. Triangulate with that.
So yeah,
Maybe
just
through that.
you're all basically, just to let everybody know where the other characters are that you can't see. You're all basically right now one square between each of you. So Rat King's up here, Brutrik's up here, Simon is over here, and Sharptooth is over here.
I start doing Morse code on the wall.
See,
What the heck is that racket?
They actually did that in World War II. They actually devised a system in Japanese POW camps, the Americans, to actually do a 25-letter sort of Morse code type wall tapping thing to communicate with each other.
I mean, obviously.
But I'm sorry, history buff aside, Sharptooth, what were you saying?
I was making a joke that, oh, what's that annoying tapping on the... Really annoying.
Can
Anyone
Brutrik reach Rat King?
Not
Can
really
Brutrik
reach him, but you can get pretty close to him if you could probably, you might be able to reach what he's, if you need to pass something between the two of you. But he's got also little arms because he's a halfling.
I just imagine he's like trying to reach across and like hold his hand because he's like, oh, little buddy, but also like he's a little bit lonely too. So, just like, oh, it's good to know somebody's there.
Yeah, it's like I didn't mean for this to happen. I tried to get away so I can come here as Mousey to help you, but it didn't
I don't
work.
think anybody did.
Yeah, I think everyone's here. I can smell Sharptooth next to me.
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Yeah, hey guys!
Sorry about that. I tried to help, but there's only so much magic can do.
I mean, I think he stinks a little worse than usual today, don't you think?
I feel like I feel like that sewer. I think I got the rot. Yeah, I'm crampy. I'm just uncomfortable, fatigued.
Oh, you didn't swallow it. You didn't swallow any of that water, did you?
I don't know. I don't have too many more teeth anymore, so if my mouth lips weren't too tight, the chunks could even get in.
Oh no.
So because I'm about to wreck up probably this whole cell, which will just make it bad for everyone. Tried explaining that kind of to the soldier. He didn't care. Anyone, do you think I should talk to them about this? Are they responsible for me now? Can I sue them if I get more sick?
He'll probably think it's a escape attempt. I mean, like, oh, guard, I don't feel well. And then, like, he was like, oh no, prisoner in danger. And then, like, you punch him in the gut and you escape and you're free. Hey, that's not a bad idea.
Also, they may not want to catch it from you, so they may want to help cure it as well.
But you think it's worth it for me to bring it up? I think I see a sliver of someone around this corner, but if we need to say any secret things now, I think I'll wait till after we do the secret talk.
Wink. I'm winking at you. Well, I think if you have sewer rot, maybe you don't, that sounds bad.
Feels as bad as it sounds, to be honest. Not great.
Don't worry. The chances of death on it are quite low.
Simon, did you get that stone? You still have that stone on you?
Yes, they did not confiscate it. Though best to be on the hush for it. But suffice to say, I have gleaned its secrets.
Oh, really? Do you know where you know what is? Where you know what is?
Yes, and how to unlock it.
They're probably going to want to know that when they, try us for murder.
Real quick, what's everybody's passive perception? It'll be on the
11
left side
for
of your
Brutrik.
sheet. 11, 13,
11.
11. I think Sharptooth has like 19, don't you?
You'd need a lot to get a 19.
Oh wait,
Somebody had a
12,
perception
sorry,
is
12.
11.
12 now. I must be thinking of another game where somebody had like a super high like perception. Okay.
Sorry.
Well, you're talking. Some of you think you hear a faint like sack hitting the ground around the corner. Then you start hearing footsteps.
That sounds like a sack dropping.
How oddly specific. What? Is someone
What?
coming?
Coming into view, looking
Quick, get
around.
natural.
Just the four of you, good.
Do I recognize the voice?
Yep, there you are. So looking at it, this guard comes up and starts unlocking all of your doors. Let me get to the lighting layer and do something. Boop. Opens them up.
Oh, I thought maybe it was Slate or whatever his name is.
Nope. Go ahead and make me a history check,
Trench?
Rat King. You're trying to look at him. That's okay. We must act quickly. Here, everybody, come on.
15.
You'd actually recognize this as one of the main like sergeants that came around during the fireball. Not Cromley and Blastwind, but like those are the two detectives. But like the another one that took charge of the area.
Okay.
Okay, I only have a little bit of time. He's got a sack actually with him, and he drops it on the ground just outside the hallway. Here's all your stuff.
Excuse me?
Yes. Look, the magistrate here is extremely. All your doors are actually open now. You can actually step out if you wish. The magistrate here is extremely corrupt, and there is something going down, and I am going out of here. Hey, don't go anywhere. You see around the corner that the two guards that were here have been knocked unconscious or dead. You're not actually sure. Anyway, it says, yes, the magistrate here is extremely corrupt. And honestly, I suggest that you guys all leave the city before you're sentenced to death. Now, you may not think that you may not think that killing a doppelganger is going to get, a whole bunch of stuff, but they're gonna turn it. They don't want people knowing that the doppelganger's in the city. They're gonna spin it, saying that this was some sort of magic, turn him into some other creature, anything like that. All of the lights are actually still out right now, and you do notice that he's not having any problems looking at any of you.
I say to him, but we didn't kill him. I mean, surely there must have been witnesses.
What part of corrupt did you not understand? They're not going to follow the rules if they're corrupt.
Racking, you're too shiny and clean. This is a messed up world down here, and I know it.
Are you telling me that the law enforcement and the judicial system is flawed?
In places, yes. But anyway, we have to hurry up. I don't have a lot of time.
Okay, I'm good. Let's get out of here.
Look, I can give you guys some time. I can give you guys some time. I can block some stuff off. I can bide you time. He kind of like steps over here. It's like, do you have anything I can smuggle anything out for you? If you get caught, they're going to search you. They're going to find you. Is there any of this stuff? And he kind of like looks at your bag of weapons and items that you want me to have for safekeeping, and I can meet you in the Undercliff somewhere.
We've been messed over by one guy once. I personally, I know you're doing a good job, but I can't trust you with anything like my beautiful guitar here.
Make an insight check for me, because you're kind of already basically doing that.
I also want to ask him.
Wow,
Yeah, you totally like you don't read him, but you're like, you don't read him as honest or dishonest. You're like, no, I'm gonna keep my guitar. Got my guitar. And Joey, what were you saying?
I just ask him, do you know Bonnie?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Is she one of you?
I say no. Just wondering.
Look, is there anything you want to give me, and I can get you so you can get safely away?
We don't have our weapons, but we have our items.
He's
the bag.
dropped it off. He's basically standing right by the bag of your stuff.
It might be dangerous for us to go out with our weapons. They might.
Kind of steps back and looks out in the corner. Nobody's coming yet.
We
Quickly.
gotta hurry up. Okay, you can have my weapon things as long as I get my guitar. Thank you so much.
I just.
Just your weapons.
Yeah.
That's it. You don't have
That's it.
anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. I'm mostly using my fists.
You want this figure of a smug halfling?
I give him my jar of compressed cubes, saying if you need to make a quick escape, this will make things messy. Let's just say that.
Okay. What do I do?
Throw it, and stand back, and don't get eaten by the cube, the gelatinous cube that comes out of it.
Huh. Kind of looks at it. Is that it? Anything else?
I think that's it. I keep my boots of Elvenkind.
That's fine. All of you? Anything else?
Alright, I'm done. I'm gonna start going.
Yeah,
Everyone.
He pushes you back. He stops you. He grabs you. Make a acrobatics check at disadvantage because you weren't expecting it.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Sorry.
He rolled a natural 1, so you're good.
Okay.
He's like, hey, get back here. He's like, stop! You're gonna hold on, stop. What do you do?
I guess I'll go back.
Okay, good. Yeah, say no. Where are you gonna meet me?
Not the tavern.
Undercliff, outside the city.
Undercliff. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Meet you there.
Okay. He's not moving.
Who are you? A question nobody's asked yet.
Looks over at you. All right, which one of you has the stone?
Composure, essentially.
Really quick, I want to give this guy an insight check because I have a sudden distrust of him.
Yep. Give me an insight check, Rat King.
13.
From my dice, by the way, Simon has managed to keep his face composed from that question, but he is also obviously trying to hide something in one of his sleeves. He keeps having to fumble it.
Then I'm gonna have him actually do an insight on you as well. His wisdom. He fails that. You managed to. Well, actually, yeah. Give me a either sleight of hand or a stealth check.
Me?
Yeah, and then I'll get back to you, Rat King.
I already did.
Oh,
3.
3. Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, he totally sees you. Yeah, you are getting bad vibes from him, Rat King. You don't know why.
I say it might be a good idea for actually keep our weapons.
Actually, let me back that up. You're not really getting bad vibes from him. You're getting your distrust is not misplaced. You have no idea why. So not to kind of.
You know, on second thought, he picks up his crossbow, hand crossbow. I think I'll keep this.
Okay,
Right,
fine. Then
here.
we all take our stuff and we just leave.
Right,
Meet you
no,
at
you,
Undercliff.
shut up, you. I'm not actually saying that as a DM. He's saying it in character. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Shut up, you. And he's actually going to push you
Hey,
back. He's going to push
Wait
you
a
back.
minute.
Is he pushing me back
Nobody
into the
says that to Sharptooth.
Push you back
Sharptooth?
into Rat King. Go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Am I getting pushed into the bag of like stuff?
No. It's he's sort of like standing over it. It was sort of in front of you
Okay.
and stuff. He's pushing you back towards Rat King. And he rolled a natural 20. So roll a natural 20, and you might survive.
Nope.
You're fine. Nope. He pushes you back. You're kind of like go into Rat King. He moves up. You give me the stone. Keep it safe. Points right at Simon.
Brutrik would like to advance, walking over top of the wreck.
Right, you're bigger than Mousey, so
sure.
go ahead and give me an initiative check. Just you for this. It's gonna be a contested initiative.
Simon steps back, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah. He sees you coming and he steps back before this. You can swap places with Rat King. I'll do that if you don't mind, Rat King.
Yes, please.
And he shouts right Hardaway then, guards, there's been an escape! They've killed the guards down here! Get them! And he starts to run off. Everybody please roll initiative. Actually, no, we'll roll initiative real quick. Go for it. Roll initiative.
Should I re-roll a new one, or do I keep my 6?
Roll a new one.
Thank you.
Accidentally. Oh. Is that initiative that we're not supposed to see? That you
Nope,
just rolled?
it's actually fine that you can see him because
Okay.
you never got this guy's name anyway. It is the name of who was at the place.
We don't see the name if we can't see.
When I do my custom macro, I have a private one and then I accidentally click the other one, but it's not spoiling anything.
Okay, just wanted to let you know we could see it.
He starts.
That's why when I made mine, I got rid of everything.
Yeah. He starts running off, and you hear him like crash through a door, and you hear a lot of footsteps on their way. As he shouts, "They've killed 2 gods! Come get them!" Simon, can you please make an intelligence check, please? Intelligence. You note that his voice has a slightly elvish accent.
Yeah. I was gonna say he's a drow.
Was he an elf of any kind?
He was not. He was human.
Keen mind. Do I remember him from the boat?
You did not have keen mind at the point, so I'm going to have you roll a history check.
Okay.
2. You recognize the accent. The person is definitely not somebody you have seen you saw on the boat. You recognize that you've heard this accent before, and I'm going to say because you didn't have keen mind at the time, you can't identify it.
I think he was from the boat.
But because we're in initiative, let's just put on some red battle.
Elf battle.
And yeah, he continues to move as you hear lots of footsteps on your way on their way.
So maybe I don't
you're up.
say he's a drow, but I say he wasn't who he said he was.
Fair enough. Okay, there we go. Must have been on something. Anyway, I'll put you in a square, and then Sharptooth. What happened before you ran off is that the guard you were talking to, ran down the corner and out the door shouting, "Guard! They've killed 2 guards! They're escaping! Come get them!"
I did hear that when
Yes.
I was. Okay.
So, and then he took his turn and actually did that on his turn. So, Sharptooth, you are now up. The bag of stuff is in front of you and free. You can pick it all up. You can take a turn or you take your action to search for it.
I'm gonna search for, I guess at least at first my crossbow, and if I can do like a bonus action, it'd be for at least one other dagger.
Okay. Yeah, you can basically grab your crossbow, couple of bolts, and a dagger.
Okay.
as your interact thing. So you have one dagger and crossbow and bolts.
And then I'd like to move to the corner here and see if I can just look around to see if anyone's coming.
Okay. Right now you don't see anybody, but you do see that the person went through the door over there.
Where? Sorry.
All the way over here.
With my history check, do I know where the exit is?
So
With
you
all these doors?
know that there's an exit all the way down here on this floor.
Okay.
And you would think that through this door, it's probably the carriage house, and you don't know if it would be open or unlockable or anything like that. But it would be like a big garage type door to get out there.
Okay, so I guess I'll wait till next turn to tell the team about that.
Okay.
Oh, okay. One thing I will do is just jump back behind, so I'm not right in the middle of everything.
Yep, and then everybody can pass through Sharptooth, so
Everyone
we'll
can
say they're
see
just standing out of the way. Brutrik, you're up.
Brutrik's gonna go forward. Sorry, my map's kind of lagging a bit.
Yeah, if that
That's
becomes a
fine.
problem, I can take everybody off and then just probably because of the lighting. If you want to tell me where you're moving, I can move you.
Yeah, I just want to move to in front of Sharptooth.
Okay.
I think Brutrik will turn the corner and stay there. So to dash after that person.
Okay.
No,
so they're
I-
all the way down here. If you want to go ahead and dash after them.
Yeah, Brutrik's voice to shut up.
Mm-hmm. Let me check something before we continue. But where did you want to pursue them?
Yes, I will. Brutrik will.
So you can probably get right up to him because you've got 40-foot speed of movement.
I
You
will
seem
wait
to have
on
the door.
horse.
So and once again, I apologize. This will be probably the only map that we'll be doing the lighting on, just because you all were in cells, and lighting is actually kind of important here because everything is being extinguished from Simon.
Yeah.
Not that we know that.
Simon knows that, but you don't know the extent. But everybody else doesn't really know that. Check one thing real quick. Yeah, some notes didn't get into this one thing that I'm trying to do. Poop-a-doop. Yeah, I'm just gonna put this into the notes. Yeah, where did this information go? Why is the notes not in here? And how do I edit it?
One thing
Ding.
I just noticed is my Step of the Wind allows another dash action as a bonus action.
Yes.
I would like to use that to get in front of this person.
I'm gonna say that he's blocking the doorway, so you wouldn't be able to. So
Okay.
keep your key points.
Okay, thank you.
All right, so
Yeah,
there
I
we go.
can't-
Okay, I got the information that was missing from the thing. Oh, accidentally kicked that twice. Simon, you are up.
Sec.
Nom 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 pizza.
Yeah, I was just. I will go out and quickly rummage in the bag for my spell book, because that's pretty much the only thing that they would have taken. I don't really have anything else apart from like writing equipment.
Okay.
And the there's probably the giant pen, but
Yeah.
oh well. And in a panic, we'll head for it. And seeing the are they actually dead?
Make a. You'd have to inspect them. What's your passive medicine? So what's 10 plus your? What's your medicine modifier? I should say.
+1.
+1. So I can for an 11. You can't really tell just glancing at it. You'd have to actually investigate them, and that would take up your action. The rest of your action. So if you want to do that with the 7,
No, we'll just assume that they're dead.
yeah, they're not breathing, but they're not. There's also no blood on the ground, so who knows?
They're missing their heads. They could be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
So let's see, 5, 10. I'll end up going over here and just kind of like, but then suddenly realize, wait a minute, I have no idea where I'm going, and just kind of fuss back and forth, trying to figure out what's going into a panic attack, trying to figure out where they're supposed to go.
Brutrik, as Simon comes out, you notice that the light just in front of you goes out. Anything else, Simon? Probably all you got.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Rat King, you're up. You mentioned you grabbed your crossbow. We'll say you have your crossbow for whatever you vine whipped it over to you at some point.
Yeah. Here. I mean, I'll grab my sword too. Short sword.
Okay. You can just grab that as your object interaction.
Alright, so I can't see this guy at all in the door.
Make a perception check. It's gonna be really high.
Well, guess what? Natural 20.
Ooh, total of 21? I'll give it to you. You can see just a sliver of him. He's got +5 to his cover because of his cover, but you can see him if you want to target him.
Okay, do that. It's just out of reach.
Did I plan it? I don't know.
Did I? Well, will you let me move 30 feet instead of 25?
Nope.
Okay. I will fire my crossbow at him.
Okay, go for it.
20.
20. Does not hit.
Oh, because
it kind of gets through his cover, gives him a lot. Just can't get a good shot of, bounces off the wall. Luckily, it doesn't hit Brutrik.
my turn.
Okay, if that's your turn.
I say, don't let him escape.
Okay.
Don't let him get any further.
Just before his turn, so this is actually at the end of your turn, Rat King. He actually says, "Oh no, you don't!" And he bursts through this door, opening it, getting away without provoking an attack of opportunity. Where's the lighting layer? Don't use lighting on left because I forget what the icon is. Boop, boop. Burst through here. It's like, they've escaped and they're chasing me. Get them! And he runs over here and he opens up another door to the outside. You hear as he jumps out. And these guys are all gonna join the initiative. Luckily, they rolled near each other. That's his turn. Sharptooth, you're now up.
So the one action, I want to grab the other dagger because I believe I have 2.
Okay, we'll say that you can grab the rest, the entire bag, and just pull your
Okay.
dagger out of that. So you get your second dagger and put this bag on, so you don't leave it behind.
So I guess I want to run over between these two and be like, "Hey guys, so we either follow that Brutrik out that door to the front exit, or we go out this other door back here, where it's like a garage, but I don't know if it's open or if it's going to be open on the other side. Those are the options. Make a decision. I think we can follow Brutrik, or we can just split up. Whatever's up.
I don't want to fight through whatever guards are here. That'll make us look guilty.
So about the back then?
That's my vote.
Brutrik, this way. Just call out to him to
Yeah. Brutrik, we're going over here.
down boy, heal.
Brutrik just turns on a dime with all of his monk training.
Yeah, it's the end of my turn.
Well, you can open the door, can't you?
I don't know if I moved too far. What's here?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, you can't quite get there having to go around Rat and Simon.
Yeah.
Which door is it? Oh, it's this door.
This
Into the
one
north
for the
door.
garage.
Everybody click on it!
I thought you meant the one right in front of us.
No,
Yeah.
that's the one right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
the one straight down, Sharptooth knows is the showers.
Is the what?
Showers.
Oh.
You know, where people... Oh, Sharptooth wouldn't know what a shower
Does
is, but
not
they know
know
what
what
the
that
room
is.
is called. Yeah. That's the water box!
It's the Howers.
It's where they torture you.
It's a shower.
Anything else, Sharptooth?
That is the I guess it makes it worse because like I guess if anything, because I can't make it all the way to the door, could I say like be back here and do a medicine on this guard?
I'll let you just do a medicine check. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can sort of do that passively. 21. Looking around. Yeah, they're definitely not moving, and looks like they've been strangled based on the expression.
Okay. So no amount of healing words are gonna help these two.
Is it a happy look or a sad look?
Yes.
Ah.
One has a happy look, one has a sad look. Try and figure out which is which. Think you'll be pleasantly surprised.
And then I guess at that point, if I can say anything more, they're both dead.
That
It's just
works.
really chaotic and a lot of yelling.
Brutrik, you're up. You hear a lot
Just turn.
of guards coming down the stairs. Looking up, you see guards just starting to come on down the steps.
Are they going, hut, 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 hut?
No, they're going more like, "There's an escape! Get them! Take your weapons! Kill them if needed!"
Oh, that's worse.
But Brutrik, you are up. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you want me to move you? Oh, there you go. You're moving all the way back there?
No, we're going over here. This is where I pointed.
Oh, I thought that was the showers.
So yeah, the showers is down here. This is another cell. I'll actually open that up because you can probably just see through it.
Okay, yeah.
I'll give you guys the knowledge of that.
If Brutrik started running that way, Sharptooth would be like, no, and like just pointing at the right door.
Yeah,
Brutrik does a
just
charge at
burst it on open. You catch in here, surprise, two more armored people in a garage with a large covered sort of jail wagon, the one that you probably came in here. Two veterans are looking surprised, like they sort of can see you illuminated as there is some sunlight coming through one of the far rooms because all the doors are open. There's actually sunlight coming through here. But otherwise, it's very dark in here, and it looks like they're just trying to light the torch. They've been doing so in the darkness for, I don't know, how long Simon's been here, because it was right behind his cell. Over on the other side, you see a large door. And there is a pair of steel doors secured by an iron bar. The iron bar is on your side.
So I move
I think you went
These
15
guys
so far.
are going to
Yeah.
join the fray.
So then can I do another 25? Is that too much? Too much.
I mean, now you can dash. Or you can use your key point to dash. Let's see, you move 5, 10, 15 to get there. I'd say you can go here for 20. Yeah, you can get there for 30. If you want to get right in front of the door to the right.
Yes. So I'm gonna spend that key point and
I mean, you can get there without dashing right away.
oh, okay. Okay, I thought because I didn't know if breaking through the door was like.
It'll take you an action to either break through the door or like lift the bar, because this is a very, very heavy door. You probably lift the bar and open it up. But you can get there with your normal movement. You don't have to dash.
I think she
Okay.
meant the door to
Okay.
get into the room.
Oh yeah, no, that would be
Yeah.
your
Yeah, I
free.
didn't-
That would be your free interact with object. So that's
cool.
fine to open it up. Yeah.
Yeah. So then I would like to use the action of getting the iron bar out of the way, or at least
Okay.
starting to.
Go ahead and make me an athletics check. Sports. You think you almost have it at the very last minute. It slips. You almost had it. You think that you probably either need to be a little stronger, or you need to make a slightly stronger roll, or have a second person help you to get that little extra strength open. Anything
Need
else?
some help in here. I am going to try and take like cover from the guards so they can't. I assume that.
Okay, well, so you're ducking behind something. It is still dark in
yeah.
here because there's no windows in this down scene. The only light is coming 2 rooms out, so it's very, very, very dim light. The vendor's
Yay.
going, what's going on? This guy's just like trying to feel around, until he sort of like bumps into you, and he's going to take a swing at you, at disadvantage because he cannot see you. Let me make sure this is at disadvantage. Toggle. Advantage toggle. Boop. Takes out his longsword at one hand as he's trying to do this. Natural 1, he actually gets it stuck as he swings back in like part of the carriage, like wedged between something. He just can't like pull it out and spends the rest of his turn trying to pull it out. This next one is going. It's like, no, he's actually gonna just like follow around. It's like, no, you idiot! It's just you can't. And he's trying to bumps into him. It's like can't get around either. So they just cannot see. These other guards that are down here in the south,
No, there's a.
come on through. What's going on? Oh god, it's very dark in here. What's going on? He can sort of see. He's gonna see Sharptooth. They're making a break for it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's about as far as he can make it, and he's just going to take the dodge action because he can't actually do anything. Another guard is going to move. They both sets of these things actually moved very close to each other, and he's going to dash as well, getting to about here. Simon, you are now up.
Oh, goody. I am going to book it. 10, 15. How much do I have? 30. 20, 25.
As you do that, a torch gets extinguished in the south, but there's still light coming in. It looks like there's a door open to the outside that is letting some sunlight in, but is making it much harder to see in here. As such, I'm going to have them take an attack of opportunity on you at disadvantage. Let me make sure this is on. Toggle. Manage toggle, setting up things. Boop. 5 does not hit. Probably almost hits, but it does not hit as you manage to swing by.
And now I'm being blocked. So, actually, it just let's see if I actually can do this. Okay, yeah, just out of just because I feel like being incredibly stupid. Since I didn't see this person coming when I was rushing through here, I'm going to use the shove action because I basically slam into him.
Yeah, go for it. Give me an athletics check. I'm going to say you do it with, well, you were, no, I'll say it evens out because he didn't see you were coming, so you're kind of hidden, and you didn't see that you were doing this, so it's sort of disadvantage, so it evens out. We'll take a 9. He's going to go ahead and he'll make an athletics check in return. Rolls a natural 1 or a 6, and you knock him, and he falls down and kind of like rolls into, there's not much place for him, but he does get out of the way. He rolls sort of, gets wedged underneath like the 2 wheels and just kind of like has to climb out of there, and he is knocked prone.
Yeah.
Ah!
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay. Rat King, you're up. The good thing about this now, going back to the camera things, that you can't see everything even though you're recording this. It's kind of cool because you all just heard that.
Oh man, Simon's actually dead, probably.
Okay. I want to dash in, take an attack of opportunity. I think I do.
Okay. He does not take an attack of opportunity on you because he already popped it. His pop first reaction.
Okay. I see a carriage here. Is there any horses?
No horses.
No horses.
Door to your right and an unlit sconce torch to the left.
I don't know.
I'll say you're small enough that you can kind of climb through the spokes of the big wheels or anything around the veteran. So if you need to get below there, you can do that with the rest of your equipment.
Small creature can move through. Just so you know, small creatures can move through things. Small.
Yeah, more or less. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's
okay. Yeah, you're good. You're good then. Yeah. I'm just saying that the areas that you need to get through are big enough for you to fit through.
So I just try to open this door my next turn.
Okay. Or you can do the help action if somebody else is gonna try and do it.
Yeah, if Brutrik's gonna try to open the door, I'll give him the help action.
Yeah.
Oh, he tried to, right? It didn't.
He tried to at once, but he's probably stronger than you anyway. Unless anyone has a block and tackle, then it would make it 4 times easier to lift. Nobody ever has a block and tackle but me. Sharptooth, you are now up.
Finally gonna just run through this door, just ignore these ones. Get and see what's going on. Sorry, I forgot to count my steps.
That's fine. You can use your arrow keys actually to move if you are selected on your thing, on your token.
Wow.
We're gonna get right to the door with Rat King.
Okay.
I'm gonna try opening the door because I'm just really frantic.
All right. Give me an athletics check. At disadvantage because you are sick, coughing on everything.
Yeah, you got plagues.
Plague.
Double nat 20s. Come on, you can do it.
I got 4. It rolled
You
in.
got 4 nat 20s. Okay, yeah, you're good. Yeah, that's you try to lift it up and you immediately accidentally slam it down on your fingers and you're like, ah, ow, I need those for playing.
Those are my good fingers. Someone just open up this door already.
I assume that Rat King, you would probably wait for Brutrik and not. Well, no, actually, hold on a second. You were waiting for somebody to open the door. He tries to open it. 2 of you can lift open the door. It's a little tough with you both being short creatures, but Yeah, you do that once, and then Rat King's like, no, I was expecting Brutrik to do this, and then you help up, and you are able to open the thing. Because all it needs is
frantically slapping against the door. They couldn't see him coming.
Both of us together equal 21 strength versus
pretty much.
Woo!
Yep. Did you wish to open the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, this room looks so cozy. Let's live here.
Okay. Where is the lighting layer? There it is. You open this double door. Yeah, I'll just.
Was it John Wick 3 out of here?
Completely removing the darkness that was in this room, and your one advantage for stealth, as you are open to the outside, and it is completely lit outside.
Did Brutrik think he can pull this cart all by your lonesome?
I don't know if I can do it and have it be faster than all of us running.
Honestly, it's probably locked down, and that is also true. Brutrik probably could not outrun other people, as it's a big cart. It's not like one of those rickshaws.
Oh, rickshaws,
yeah.
It's got those little triangles by the wheels, and they're so irritating to move.
Yeah.
Is there a pick up and throw action I could do to a enemy? Or is that just shove?
How far do you want to throw them? What are you trying to move them to?
So I just want to get the guard that's in between me and Simon to get out of Simon's way.
Okay. We'll do this as a modification of the shove. I'm going to give them a +2. I'm going to give them a +2 to their roll.
You're just going to drop the bar on top of them.
I don't have the bar. Everyone else took it.
But yeah, go ahead and roll me an athletics check. It should be a normal roll. He unfortunately wins the check, even without the +2. He rolled pretty high. So you try to go to grab him, and he pushes you off before you can do that. He's got a lot of, he was prepared for this. He's trained.
Yes.
You're unable to do that.
He didn't skip arm day.
I will use.
You technically did it. We'll treat that as a shove. So you did take the attack action to try and shove him.
Yeah.
So I'll give that to you if you want to treat it like it was the attack action.
Yeah. Because was it the unarmed strike? Yeah, I took the attack. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to do unarmed strike, and I assume I'm not gonna be able to actually punch him to death in the first attack.
Mm-hmm.
Should I be hitting guards?
Corrupt guards.
Corrupt guards? No, just the one person was corrupt. But yeah, okay, I will just to protect Simon, I will take the unarmed strike and attack that guard.
Okay. Uh, 17 just hits. Roll damage. 5 damage as you knock him, obviously non-lethally, but it does put a big dent in his armor. This guy's got beefy armor. The other ones look like guards. These ones actually look like they are the people that go in the street. They are a lot beefier.
Oh, okay, yeah, so they're actually just for
Yes. I apologize if that would have changed what you did. Feel free to change your mind, knowing that they have better sort of armor on. But you did hit him.
Yeah, I think that's good.
Okay.
Alright. End of my turn.
Right now, this first one under the cart is just going to try and crawl out and stand up. Crawls out the back, stands up. Can't really get around to do anything, so he's going to He's going to just take a defense action. This second veteran, instead of focusing on Simon, is going to focus on you, Brutrik, and is going to make a longsword attack on you, two-handed, because now he can see. First one does a dirty 20 hit.
Yes, it does.
Takes 6 slashing damage. Does a second attack. An 8 will miss.
Yes.
And that is his turn. Guards coming down the hall. One of them, let's go first, goes in there and tries to grab you, Simon. Make an athletics or acrobatics check.
This isn't going to be good. I'll go with an acrobatics because it has less of a negative than the other one.
He rolled a 9. So
Hooray!
you managed to just kind of like as you're doing this, Brutrik punches the dude, the veteran in front between you two, and the veteran gets knocked back a bit. As this guard is going in, he knocks into the veteran and kind of like deflects his body a little bit, and he can't grab you. So the one coming in behind cannot reach you with a spear. And Simon, you can also get a hint of several other guards coming down through the in that little hallway back there, or over here through the doorway that you guys didn't go through. They've just reached the bottom of the steps. Simon, you are now up.
Think we should just like run for it?
Probably, yeah. Let's see. Ah, okay. Oh wait, no, can't do that. I don't suppose I have any of my spells readied.
Yeah, we'll say they're ready. It's probably the same spells you had. You haven't been able to redo them, but you've still got those ready. So
Okay, good. Bye. And cast invisibility.
you turn invisible.
Yep. Simon just suddenly vanishes. Though the guard next to him will feel him, just like a brush of wind as he swoops around him.
He tries to like grab you as you go out. You disappear, and you've gone. He cannot take attack of opportunity on you, even though he knew you. Even if he can feel you, because he cannot see you.
Yep. Run for
Good move.
it.
Good move.
I prepared.
As you pass by, you shout, "Run for it!" And the two guards outside were like, "What the hell was that?" And they look around and they see, "Oh shit, stuff's going on. That's not supposed to happen." And they will join the fray with the rest of the guards.
One thing the swarm ranger gets, I won't be high enough level to do this ever, but he gets Misty Step, where he kind of like dissipates into his swarm, and then the swarm moves, and then it reappears somewhere else. That would be useful right now.
Like
It's like Dracula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon, you are able to hightail it out of there. I'll just move you down here for... Well, no, so you can see what's going on. You up there. Rat King, you are up.
Can I delay my turn until everyone else runs out?
What do you want to do?
I want to slam down my gelatinous cube jar.
You gave that to the other guy.
But I also immediately was distrusting of him.
Yeah, but you said you took back you said, I hold on my crossbow. You didn't say you're holding on to your gelatinous cube jar. Right?
No, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I noted that down. He's totally got that right now.
I was immediately too trusting of him. I thought he needed an escape route.
Insight checks, guys. Insight checks.
If we see a gelatinous cube somewhere, we know it's him.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take the dash action and run out. as far as I can.
He'll take an attack of opportunity on you. Natural 20 hits. Take 20 slashing damage.
Holy crap!
Yeah, he got a good roll on that one. But you are able to outrun him into the city. Go ahead and make a stealth check as you attempt to just with advantage because you know how to blend in with the crowds.
I got my boots.
That's true, so you get advantage. Yeah, 22, you're probably really good. Okay. Anything else?
Bonus action. That's it.
Sharptooth.
What Sharptooth is gonna do is actually say like, Brutrik, don't look, and then pull pyrotechnics off to try and blind everyone.
Okay. Brutrik, go ahead and make a initiative. Yeah, which is just dexterity. So make an initiative check just to see how good you are at doing this.
At not looking.
Yeah.
I imagine it's that thing where you're like, don't look over there, and then you just look right there.
Yeah. 20. Let me reset your 19. There you go. You look out of the way and you use pyrotechnics, and you use your because we gave you the pipe, so you could automatically just.
Yeah.
So you've got the pipe still. So everybody needs to make a DC 12 con save.
Yeah.
The guard right next to you passes. The guard in the back passes. The guards coming through the doorway fail, and then pass. So this guy definitely fails. What happens? Does he just get blinded?
Yeah, he's blinded.
For how long?
1 second. Is...
'Cause-
Oh, there's also a thick black smoke that spreads out from the target, me, for 20-foot radius, moving around corners. The area of smoke is heavily obscured. The smoke persists for 1 minute.
You have dropped a smoke bomb.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holy shit! Your pipe has your pipe now gives you a portable smoke bomb.
Yeah, I didn't
That's a
even think of that.
cantrip. Holy crap! Why did I do this?
Oops. But so I'm just trying to double check how the blinding thing works. Oh, sorry. No. I accidentally clicked off it. 1 second.
That's fine. No, I'm trying to grab a thing anyway.
Extinguish. Until the end of my next turn.
So he's blinded for a turn, but the smoke lasts, obscuring. But it's
For 1 minute.
I assume. Is it completely obscuring, or is it just like make it hard to find you?
Heavily obscured is what the word
You're all
is.
heavy. So everybody is essentially blinded within this thing. I'm looking for. I thought I had spell tokens.
I feel like he does it, and like I guess potentially like in story-wise, because we're in a confined space, he's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot about the smoke." and then after that, I'm gonna go my 30 feet away.
Okay, just run through the thing. You know exactly where it is, so you're able to
Then
run
I'm right
past
at the
the
door.
guards outside are just coughing and everything. Brutrik's about to start coughing, and I have to find it later. I don't know where the hell it is. Brutrik, you're up. You know which way everything is going. You can just run off if that's what you wish.
Brutrik would definitely like to just run off.
Okay, you're all able because of that. You're all able to run into the crowd and get out of the way. Let me dupe. As you leave the veterans behind. Everybody up there. There you go. You're able to follow Rat King for a safe place somewhere nearby in the dock ward. One of his local hideouts.
I don't know about you guys, but that wasn't very nice.
Thinking back at it, do you think if we just like went back into our cells and just been like, some guy just came here, dropped off our stuff, and like knocked those guys out? Do you think they would have treated us different, or do you think that guy that was trying to definitely go after that stone was lying and they aren't trying to kill us?
I'd rather not stick around and find out.
We definitely looked like escaped prisoners, and we are, in fact, escaped prisoners. And I gave that guy my jar of gelatinous cube because I thought he was a good guy until I was going to say until I noticed the elf accent.
Yeah. Well,
Just-
Simon's the one that noticed it.
I know.
Yeah, you noticed that he was being very, very pushy with what he was asking.
Very rude to Sharptooth. Of all people, how could you be that
Definitely
rude
about
to Sharptooth?
the elf voice. It says it's like you said the people on the boat had an elf accent too.
Yes, and he wasn't an elf.
And there's a crime boss named Jar Axel after the stone. You notice that he didn't have any trouble seeing, even though for some reason all the torches went out.
That's a good point. Oh, that's me doing that, by the way. I forgot to mention.
Well, good work, Simon. Good work.
Good job.
It's more of a side effect of when I attune to the stone.
Speaking of side effects, is anyone really good at curing sewer rot? Because I am like so sure it's working its way inside me right now.
Well,
We all look at Simon.
yeah, I'm afraid we would need a cleric for that kind of thing. I don't know spells for healing.
Do you think we can go to the I forgot the name, but the church with Nim?
They're more of a forge type. Well, they would be clerics there, so they would have some sort of. They probably would be able to cure disease, but you could probably also find just a general one around, especially if you want to keep a low profile.
Oh, a walking cleric?
There's got to be some little tiny neighborhood one.
There are temples like all over. You're gonna find different quality temples, but generally, like curing disease is gonna be a very simple thing. That's gonna cost money, but relatively simple for a magic user.
Let's find like a temple with a god we don't recognize the name of, so we know they're not gonna be well known.
Mats. That sounds like a good one.
Umberly.
It's like
Bluebeat.
Both sounds pretty cool. Let's go to their temple.
So,
I know just enough to know these are all terrible ideas.
Do we have? I guess the money was in the bag too, right? Any money?
Yeah, you got. They didn't really take your money. They just took all the tough stuff, or the like weapons. and things.
Sharptooth has a bag, I think.
Yeah, Sharptooth picked up the bag.
Okay. Yeah. Let's get rid of this rot.
Okay. So go ahead and make a group investigation check.
Oh, we're really good.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Simon's like, oh yes, I made a note of every cleric place just in case I get a horrible, horrible Waterdevian disease.
Doesn't he live close to Sharptooth's room too? So like that is easily a motivator.
Yeah, that made him like get like a speed dial of like all their what's the closest one to where I am right now?
I can smell his room through the wall.
Let's see, how do you remove?
You're too polite to say anything, though.
No, I try to. It's just he doesn't notice.
So you can find a paladin that has lay on hands that can cure one disease. So you'll find a paladin or a cleric at this sort of area that can do it. I'm gonna say that they say, oh yes, we can do that for 5 gold, and we can use our components and spells to to do this for you?
Ah,
For the church? What was that?
I remember when I had a level exhaustion for the other game, it was like it was something like 50.
Oh, you're not curing the exhaustion. You're curing the disease.
Okay.
Yeah.
have a mere simple disease.
So you had to you used lesser restoration probably to get rid of the exhaustion, which would cost 50. Just getting rid of the disease, they're saying cost 5.
It was a curse in the other game.
Yeah.
That's true. It's probably removed curse then.
5 gold. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great if someone could possibly me a $5.
I tip him another 1, saying, we were never here.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Great thing to say to a paladin.
Yeah.
Sharptooth is gonna look down and be like, "Good idea."
14.
You're lucky he's in Oathbreaker. He's thinking about being an Oathbreaker paladin. It's like, I don't know who you are, but okay.
Great, you're doing a good job.
Maybe I'm walking as Mousey.
Yeah, so you are still exhausted, but you will no longer have sewer rot.
Actually, that would be a good thing because currently nobody knows that that you're the same person. So nobody is actually after Mousey.
Yeah, like I stay back. While you do I don't want to be associated with criminals. But yeah, to turn back to Mousey for this.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah, you're a little less conspicuous now. Oh, look at little tiny Mousey.
Yeah, he's so cute.
He just wants to spread the word of proper information throughout the city.
Mousey's just quickly drawing up wanted posters. Gotta be in the news.
It's like, I guess I have to put myself in the wanted section.
It'd be weird if I didn't.
Say, Sharptooth, give me a heal here.
Yeah, I can. I think I can do that. How bad are you banged up there, buddy?
Pretty bad.
Didn't he almost cut you in half?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think the rock gets my eyes. Sorry.
Let's just say I'm glad I have 2 kidneys.
Yeah, I'm at 8 hit points.
I think. Okay, so I'm gonna do healing word. You know what? You really got us out of there. I think. I don't remember anything because this rot's really messing with me, but I'm sure you did a whole bunch. Healing word.
Didn't do much, but okay. 7, okay. Right, looking better now.
I know it's not as much as maybe what you need, considering I can still see large bruising and wounds all over you, but you look a little bit better. Because of my kind words.
So, what do we do now?
You said something about that rock, and that we got to get stuff and bring it somewhere.
Oh, yes. The stone spoke to me and told me where it's hidden and how we can unlock it. But, I mean, are we going after that, or are we giving it to, well, not those authorities, but maybe some other ones?
If this place is corrupt, the best thing we can have is money.
That is a really good argument.
Then we could be the corruption.
Yeah. Good thing power only stops corruption. It doesn't corrupt absolutely.
So we were after the stone to clear our names for breaking into that lord's mansion, or the noble family's mansion, because they think our name would have gone out in there. But then we got arrested and we now escaped. So we're fugitives. Officially.
But we could be fugitive with money and maybe make up new names, new personalities in another town. I'm just thinking of the big picture here. I've been always trying to think of a new stage name. Tooth Shop.
Toothpaste.
And we learned the Lord never.
Sharktooth died on that tombstone that I could vandalize. He's already dead.
Did we determine that the current Open Lord Waterdeep would be interested in the stone at all, or do they see it as kind of like a liability if they have access to it?
You would know that the city would likely want to get its money back. It is embezzled from the city. You would be able to turn it in. It's been lost for years. You now have the key to find it.
But there's also obviously corruption in the city, so we can't seemingly give it to a person or something. It would have to be something where, like, the city would get it back to the city. I don't know. I think if we get this treasure, then people will stop hurting each other to try and get it. Brutrik's thoughts.
Who would he give it to? Like, just start pouring it out from the sky?
The problem is that none of us know really much about the politics of this city. Though we know someone who does. Maybe we should ask them for help.
You're talking about I forgot his name, but Reach or
Renair.
Whiskers.
Trench.
Trench is your private eye friend.
Yeah. I take my paper birds. I sent him a message saying we're in trouble. Would like to meet, and I'll give him a location.
Okay. Set it off to the city. Flies up into the air, very high. Out of view, out of distance.
And Griffin needs it.
You can you can head to wherever you want to go. You'll probably have some time to kill before you can meet him. So if you want to do something like take a short rest or start looking for things, you can.
Yeah, definitely at night. I want to meet him at night.
Right.
The purple shop. There's a spot that I would look for. Is that?
Oh, maybe we should go to that like seedy-looking bar that we went to our very first night together.
The Ionic Portal?
Yeah.
No, it's like no, the other one.
Ours?
No, the other one.
Really, a lot of those in this place now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
I don't remember which one you're talking about.
So we're discreet, like a back alley.
Now, truth be told, I was talking about the guy that was kidnapped, but this guy works too.
Yeah. That's what I thought. So you mentioned Renair,
Oh.
Neverember, the son of Open Lord who stole the gold, who told you about the Stone of Galore, who had nothing to do with his father, but, wants this whole thing sort of dealt with. So
Yeah, he said.
I imagine you're like,
do with it.
I imagine it went like this. Oh, we can talk to our one friend, and Mousey's just like, Trench. That's what I was thinking. He writes his name down. Yeah, let me just write that down. I'll send it to him. It's the only one I got. I'll send it to him, and we can talk to him. He'll send it off. And then Simon's like, no.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was thinking.
You have several paper birds, right, Mousey? Right, Joey?
Yeah, I have like 9 or 10.
Yeah, so you could send more off if you want.
Yeah, sell one to everyone. Everyone. Want to send one to Renee that just says did not go well. Sorry.
Accidentally send one off to the Commissioner Gordon that you always do. You're like, oh shoot.
Well, do you think we should tell him, Renee, that we found the stone? But
probably not in words, just in case. But it could be that we'd like to talk to him. Get 2 opinions.
Yeah, just say like found it, but did not go well. Need to lay low.
Do you want to like meet him at the? Do you want to send him the location that you were meeting with Trench, or do you want to leave that separate?
We can meet at a separate time or together. I'll leave it up to you guys.
I'd say same time.
Same time just goes faster.
Do you think the other one wants to know about the other one, though?
Well, guess what? They're about to get acquainted.
Okay.
Let's just send one to his friend too, the one that got confused for Renee. Let's just bring him there too.
Let's see if he still smells of fish.
Yeah.
So, to clear things up, you are sending one to. You have sent one to Trench, and you are now sending one to Renair to meet at the same location, a safe place elsewhere in the city, and probably within an hour or two, just enough for them to get where they need to go, and you to do whatever you need to do beforehand.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, would you like to take a short rest? You have the opportunity.
Yeah.
If we can, yeah.
Yeah, especially him.
Yep. Go ahead and take a short rest.
What was it again about having exhaustion and short rests and things like that?
So exhaustion will be gone after a long rest.
Okay.
Particularly the sewer route you had made it so you would possibly get more and not or lose it. But you have cured yourself of the disease, and just have
So it
normal
won't get
rules
worse.
applied for that. Yeah, you have normal rules applied to that. I mean, you could get more exhaustion, but that's only if you stay up for 24 hours or some other bad things happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it can only get better if you just take a long rest at this point. Let me refresh the page because it's lagging a little bit, but then I will bring everybody on to where they're going. So is there anything else you want to do in the time after your short rest? Use up whatever hit dice you want, and heal yourselves however you wish.
I'm not affected whatsoever by the short rest because all I've done so far is a spell slot, which doesn't come back, and
Yeah.
I'm at full health.
Brutrik, you can use your hit dice to go back up as well if you wish. Are you doing that, Brutrik?
Yeah, it's not updating. Clicking short rest and then
You have to click a
Click
couple
on
of dice, or if you want to, just roll the dice manually. And there they go. No, that's Mousey
Okay.
doing it.
yeah.
But yeah, you can roll it manually and just
So it's
pick
just
off the
1d8.
things manually. 1d8 plus your con modifier, and you can do it as many times as you want to, up to the number of hit dice you have.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try really again.
The box turn?
Oh, it's rolling the 3D dice. That's why it's taking so long.
Yeah.
Sorry. Looks like it's a 4.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add 4. Oh, it's a +1, so 5. Yay! Technology worked.
Yay. Sorry, just do something real quick. Okay, so is there anything else you would like to do before meeting with Trench and Renair?
I like to climb to the highest point in Waterdeep as the sun.
There's an entire mountain in Waterdeep, so if you wish to do that, it'll take you all day.
And just like be emo as I stare out at the city I protect.
And he sits on top of the griffin statue.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what my new name will be. Griffin Brown. Griffin like my soul. Darkness.
Brutrik will notice that Mousey's feeling pretty down, and go have a pep talk. Essentially just saying, hey, little buddy, just because the world isn't as good as you think it is, doesn't mean you should stop being as good as you think you can be. Be better than the world, and then the world will be a better place.
I believe that guard just instinctively. It turned out he was an imposter the entire time, just trying to take advantage of us.
It's alright, things sometimes don't look how they are, but you figured it out eventually, and Simon's okay, which I think he was gonna hurt him pretty bad. We still have the stone, so even though it didn't work out exactly how you wanted it to, we still got out there pretty good.
Yeah, I've been thinking if this masked vigilante thing is even making a difference. If I can do better, like, don't laugh, but like, what if I was like a Griffin guard, like protecting the city more legitimately?
Well, I think that it seems like there's a lot of paperwork, and if you work for the guards, sometimes your bosses might be imposters. But if you work for yourself, the difference that you make to each individual you help is the difference.
First, gotta clear our names, though.
Yeah, that's really important. I would really like
Yeah, that's
that.
real bad.
Yeah.
Prove we
Yeah,
didn't murder someone in broad daylight.
Yeah. Yeah, but we didn't, but they don't know that, and we'll figure out a way to tell them that, or maybe we can just use all that money and they'll look the other way. Who knows? I'm worried.
Yeah,
But I try not to look worried, so then everyone is okay.
it's gonna bribe the corrupt people with the money we stole that were stolen from the people.
While the DM is bribing us with inspiration.
Yep, very good role play, you two. Take inspiration.
Yay!
With that, night does start to fall as you have head to your sort of location. We can still do more things if you wish more. I'm just trying to set the mood as night is
The
falling.
location is a abandoned playground.
Brutrik is the largest kid that's ever been in this playground.
We gave him one of those beanies with the spinning cap, or little propeller on it.
Quick, here's your costume. Put this on.
Oh yeah, you have that disguise kit.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not gonna use it, but
Yeah,
I do have a disguise kit if things start getting ridiculous.
We can say that you just passively just sort of use it to kind of like touch up makeup or whatever, just to kind of like hide yourselves in just from like wanted things, but you're mostly staying in the shadows and staying hidden anyway, because Mousey Rat King is able to do that. Is there anything else you want to do before the meeting? You actually meet with Renair and Vincent.
Sharp Tooth is good to go.
Brutrik is
Okay.
good to go.
Simon?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Mousey?
I get some of that fish kebab from that
Oh yeah!
that vendor. Yeah, that was good.
You ask around to see if anybody's seen him, and it turns out, yeah, he's. I think he went up to the some Troll Skull Manor, I think it was called, the tavern where the ghost is. Said he was kind of like taking an audition, or he's gonna get a job there. That is, of course, like on the other side of the city at this point. You are all in roughly
Yeah.
the Dockwater.
Oh, he's gonna be pretty disappointed after I hyped that up so much.
Man, I am right now. I'm disappointed because I wanted that fish thing.
A cute shot of inside of the tavern in which the ghost is just staring at him haphazardly. Meanwhile, the goo cat suddenly pops over, snatches the fish, and then starts batting it around on a table.
Little gelatinous cubes come cleaning around at the on him. Lifts up all his his drinks just so to let him pass by. Puts it back down.
Zorak offers him a game of billiards.
I guess I'll settle for convenience store fish kebabs.
I just realized how weird our tavern is.
You get
When
you get the
say it out
microwave.
loud.
Yeah, you get the microwave burrito equivalent of fish kebabs.
I kind of feel bad for if we ever do actually hire somebody to start working there.
So with this, Mousey, you're able to move a little bit more freely as you are not unmasked.
You're up.
Soon, Renair comes by, and you do see him, and you call him over to meet him. I was like, "Oh, the three of you, Mr. Mousey, I got your note. Well, I got Rat King's note, and where he is." Soon comes, Vincent Trent shows up, just turns corner, he was like there for a little while, and just comes out of the shadow. Don't worry, Mr. Neverember, he's already here with us. You may not know me, my name is Vincent Trench, I am a private eye here. I have been assisting these four with, well, their case for finding, I believe, the money your father embezzled. I was like, yes, I don't wish to, no, I know everything, don't worry. I, too, was called by them. Looks over at the four of you. Now, what's this little mess you've gotten yourself into this time?
This. And shows the stone.
They both look at it. I assume that's the stone of galore we talked about? Neverember is like, that'd be a little bigger than that. So
Shinier too. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, probably.
We have a bit of a conundrum. We have no idea what to do with it. Well, I mean, we know what to do, what can be done with it, but more in fact that who do we give it to?
Well,
We know
Neverember says, well, I.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead, Mousey. You were interjecting.
I say we know the location of the Horde of Dragons, how to access it, too.
Oh, that's fantastic. Truth be told, I don't want anything to really do with this, but I don't know if we get that money back, it'd probably clear wouldn't clear my father's name, but it would stop everybody hounding me for
Indeed.
information about it.
The problem is that we don't really know who to trust apart from you two, and we were wondering, looking for advice as to who we may give this information to.
Renair says, well, honestly, giving them the stone there, if it's some sort of magic thing, I don't know if that's going to, well, they'll just take that at your word. Otherwise, I'd say bring it to, somebody who can go to the government and go to the open lord herself, Laryl Silverhand. And Trench, so that stone there is also kind of being reverse hot potatoed by probably all the major crime factions in the city, probably outside the city as well. I think your best bet is to, if you want to deal with this, go to the vault yourself, confirm the money's there, and lead the authorities to it. Think whatever mess you got into, and he pulls out a wanted poster with Rat King on it. Yeah, whatever you want to do with that. Might be able to, well, clear your name, or at least with the servant of gratitude, or with the note of gratitude, they will look the other way. Rolls he rips the Mousey Brown poster up, puts it in the pocket.
Mousey Brown or Rat King?
Rat King, sorry, Rat King.
Information provided by Mousey Brown.
Photo by credited to Mousey Brown.
It's amazing that you got a broadsheet out so fast. While in prison, nonetheless.
Yeah, this one was very close to the printing press. Must be honest. It has been a couple hours, to be fair. So
it may also be from when they mentioned they were only looking for one person, maybe two, for the manor, and it might have been the Rat King.
So, Mr. Trench, I don't know if handing this money over to the city is the best idea, since this was embezzled from the people in the first place.
It was embezzled by the former lord, isn't that correct, Renair? And Renair looks over Trench and goes, "Yes, it was embezzled directly by my father and some very close accomplices. Not that I'm very aware, I'm not that too aware of who they are. I would be safe that the current government, well, their government, who knows how honest they are, but they do want the money back, and you all would know that it is part of Water. It is known information about this that the money was embezzled, and the you wouldn't be able to hide. Ironically, giving back 500,000 gold pieces to the city. It was embezzled directly from the city's funds, so while it's from the people, it was, from the treasury of the government.
Yeah.
So we can't just stand on top of one of the parade floats and start making it rain.
You could, but how are you going?
Everyone in the city will get 1 gold piece.
Wasn't there like a DuckTales episode that I just have a memory of where they go to some like foreign island and bottle caps from Scrooge McDuck's medicine become the currency, like special currency, because he's forced to give one to everybody just to be fair.
Probably.
Somebody leave a comment on that. I want to know what that is. Why do I remember it? In any case,
I was quoting Batman myself.
Okay, that works.
Really
Renair kind of pipes up and says, "Well, no, don't be silly. 500,000 dragons would be 1, 2, 3, 4. That would probably weigh, probably like 10,000 pounds. Could just pick that up and then bring it on a float."
I don't think I can pick that up.
I didn't say that in character.
I don't think I can pick that up.
That might be 2 trips for him.
Well, yes, you of course don't need to. You of course don't need to deliver it. Just confirm where it is, and then bring people to it.
If we do that, I suppose that we could possibly. I would hope that we could trust the Morning Lord, but how would we get to her?
The Open Lord.
Yeah, that's what I said. Sorry.
Obviously, once you start getting her out that you found the Vault of Dragons, it'll be confirmed. And Trench kind of goes to Renair. Could you possibly spread the word around? He goes, yeah, I could. I mean, I'm not wanted like the Rat King there. Kind of like looks over at Mousey and is like, oh, yeah. In his mind, he's like, oh, of course, why didn't I see it before? Realizing that, like, Mousey is the Rat King. He goes, I could probably at least pass the information up to where it needs to go. If not, one of the good factions of the city, the Harpers, the Lord's Alliance, one of those could be used to at least get the information to who it needs to get to. I just don't think they'd take the stone as proof.
Indeed. If there are so many people still coming after it, it must mean that either nobody has figured out how to discover its secrets, or hasn't had enough time before it was stolen again.
This is true. Yes, it is very fast. It is kind of odd that this loses hands so quickly. It seems that people just... Because it could have just been hidden this whole time. Everybody seems to know about it. I don't know.
Foreshadowing. Well, right, so then we'll just go open the door and then bring the Open Lord there.
Yes, or one of their associates that can confirm it. Yes. Yeah, that's honestly... yeah?
Trench, if you can maybe cause some confusion, because we kind of, like, broke out of prison a few hours ago. Yeah,
that, I heard about that a few hours ago. got my ear to the ground of the city. Well, where do you need to go?
First, we need to find a bar.
Well, you own one of those. Granted, you probably should go there at the point, but what do you need a bar?
For a key.
2 keys, potentially.
Is that like a new drink or something?
Technically, yes. It's for the horde.
Kind of looks at the rest of you. He's like, somebody make sense of this, please. I'm not getting it.
I am attempting to be surreptitious.
Oh well. To
I
be
don't
fair, it
get
doesn't
it.
suit you. What he said.
Simon, pretend you're explaining it to me.
Essentially, to open the vault, we need particular items, and to get, well, I suppose 2 of them, we need we need some dwarven ale.
No. Shouldn't be that hard to get.
And potentially, a way to produce sunlight in a potentially dark area.
I haven't actually told anybody what the things are.
Oh, I thought you mentioned it to us.
Nope, I have not informed that because just in case.
Okay. Well, you guys own a bar. If you need something picked up for there, I can get it for you. Or
What do
he
we
can,
have?
if you're not willing to pay me, because I'm not your, gopher boy.
Don't worry, you'll be compensated. Would we have a keg of dwarven ale at our bar?
You probably would, yeah.
And a little extra. Because, oh wait, I don't know. Never mind.
But Simon, do you
Is that all we need,
mention that-
Simon? Just that thing you want? Anything else?
No, just that.
Easy.
very well. All right, I'll how much of it do you need? Because Simon, you're the one saying it. You would gather that you'd probably need a cask to open the door at the most.
Yeah, cask or
Or you probably would need a cask. You need actually a decent container size. You probably would need a whole cask to open it. So it just says that you could. It tells me here where you can find a cask, but it just says you need. Oh no, it is actually specifically a cask of dwarven ale. So yeah, it is a cask. So Vincent goes. Vincent Renair goes. Well, yeah. What do you need? How much of it do you need?
a cask.
All right. I can go get that. And that's all?
And a glass. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, all right then. Okay. I'll get that. Where should I meet you? Just back here?
Oh, I suppose it doesn't hurt. Scrolling up for where it is.
It was the Pink Flump Theater in the Castle Ward.
Meet us near the what is the Pink Flump and whatever the rest of that was.
Ah, yes, I know exactly where that is. I shall fetch that for you, and we'll keep this under wraps. I'll meet you there. And Vincent goes, I'll keep seeing if I can find some information about this, see if I can keep the authorities off your tail. Buy you a little bit of time. You're making things worse for yourselves.
Don't I know it?
We don't have too many options. And we don't exactly know who is after us, though we're going to assume everyone.
I mean, that's not a bad thing. Not a bad idea to go about it. Way to go about it. Well, all right. Good luck. Be counting on you. I'm the knight. Goes into the shadows.
Thank you.
I'd like to tell you all, good luck. We're all counting.
Yeah. There he goes. I will meet you there. It's just, well, we'll figure it out there. Okay. And he heads off too. So, what would you all like to do?
Well, we're finally almost done, everybody.
The final stretch.
Oh,
Quite a journey we've been on. Quite a crime-filled journey.
that would explain why there's so many crime syndicates around the city. Because they're just trying to get this thing. Maybe by getting this thing and returning to the city, they won't want to be around here anymore because there's not a giant pile of treasure that they can grab.
Now, on the positive side, once we turn the stone in, and inform them where the hoard is located, it becomes meaningless. They won't be able to do anything with it.
You hear in your head, Simon, hey, now I'm not meaningless. I don't know why you would call me that.
Sorry. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for you. Simon, Simon says, okay. Sorry, just the stone in my head.
Simon, did you get hit in the head by a stone?
It feels like it sometimes.
So is that a no? Or is it yes?
Can we move on, please?
Sure.
Okay.
He'll have to rely on Mousey's information to actually find this place, because he knows the name, but he doesn't know where it is.
Right, Mousey can find this pretty easily. So, if you'd like to head there, I can bring you.
How close were you to the yawning portal?
Gonna take a look real quick. Where is the map? There it is. So you're heading to the castle ward, so you'd probably just be... You could loop to it, because you kind of have to go around the castle Waterdeep and the mountain to kind of get there. Did you want to stop and do something on the way?
Yeah.
Okay,
He wants to see his girlfriend.
Ew, Johnny.
My girlfriend. Literally, she's not my girlfriend. I
head to the
tried.
yelling portal. As Mousey.
As Mousey.
What would you like to do?
It is nighttime. Like, how busy is it?
It's pretty busy.
Do I see Duran at the, or is it what was his name?
Durnan? Yes, he is at the bar. He's like, Mr. Brown, the usual?
Oh yeah.
You apple juice with a
You know-
lemon twist.
You know what I like.
Or was it chocolate milk? I forget what we gave you, like the early games.
It's strawberry milk.
I'm not a child. I'll take.
Right, he takes the silly straw out and he puts like a normal straw
Yeah.
in.
Thank you. So we never really talked much. We talked, but here we go.
Yeah. So everybody else is sort of outside. You're all the way down here talking to Durnan.
Bartenders usually listen to people's problems sometimes, right?
Sometimes. Good customers, good paying customers, I do.
I mean, are you that type of bartender, or you just
Make a persuasion check.
shoot my window went out? There you go. Persuasion.
Yep.
60.
For you, sure. You tip well. What do you got?
Yeah, I toss him a silver. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Mark a silver off, but you're good.
Yeah,
Listen.
even though we're bitter rivals in the tavern scene.
Of course. Friendly rivalry.
Well, it's not so much that I have a problem in discussing. It's just I don't know if I'm going to be around much longer. I don't know what the future holds. What's going to happen next? And I just wanted to say thanks.
You're welcome. Been good customers. It's been nice to see somebody try and take on their own tavern. Honestly, I was hoping one day you'd be able to go down and do a story down in the old well over there. Hey! No running around the well. Hey, damn kids, fall in. But yeah,
And
I wish the best for you.
yeah, last time I was here, like Bonnie wasn't around. Like go look around.
Right, you haven't seen Bonnie since pretty much the DG safe house.
Yeah. So I haven't seen what's her name around here lately? Oh, I think her name was Beatrice. No, Bonnie.
Oh, Bonnie, yeah, she requested a few days off of work, and she's kind of tough being a girl in the city like that on her own. Gave her a few days off. Hopefully, she'll be back the end of the week.
She didn't look ill or anything, did she?
Not that I noticed. No, she said that something came up. Super sudden, I guess.
Yeah. I take a swig of my apple juice and I go, or milk, whatever it is. Both. There you go.
Apple milk.
Milk. I just go.
Fresh from the finest apple teats.
Yep. Nice. I go, well, tell her Mousey said hi.
I'll do that.
I head out.
Eh?
Still uncertain about what Bonnie, the fate of Bonnie.
Simon came in and accidentally fell into the well.
Damn tall kids.
See,
You decide to head to the theater.
Brutrik's ready to go.
Okay.
Sure.
You are all over
Ready.
here.
He'll mention, just so you know, that we won't actually be able to open it until morning.
Hey, guys, I found your got your stuff. All right, so
that's
where's
the reason
the?
why I was I think maybe we can get like a drift globe or something. I don't know how expensive those are. But Mousey doesn't know that.
Yeah. I will say that drift globes do not actually make sunlight. It specifically is sunlight, not light.
There's some cleric spells that could do it, but where are we going to find one of those at this hour?
Simon doesn't know light.
Actually, no. No, he doesn't.
And again, specifically, it is sunlight, not light. Light also does not do sunlight. Sunlight does.
I thought a drift globe was like sunlight contained.
I can double check and see if that's what it is. I can roll so, but
If not, it's very good advertising.
yeah, I would say that Simon would probably be able to figure this out. Once you use the daylight effect, it can use to emanate light or daylight spell. Yes, So yeah, you could, Simon. You would know that you could get a drift globe to do this.
Well, we can get one from the graveyard, but I think somebody might notice us taking one.
Can Sharptooth just steal it without anyone knowing?
You can certainly try.
I don't know if in this instance it'll just make it absolutely worse for everyone.
Do it then.
We were already criminals.
Go ahead, and I
And
assume
they stole a light.
Simon shares this information. Sharptooth, please go ahead and make a stealth check.
Oh, okay. That's interesting to know.
I'll be right back.
I gotta go to the John. Cramps, remember?
It's not too difficult to kind of. You mostly have to find where the drift globes are and to kind of like grab one and kind of like make it stop. It tries to float away from you, going back to where it is, sort of like on a program path that can never be sort of done. But you are able to sort of stealthily find one. Make another stealth check to see if you can just kind of get back. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna say with that, you're able to get in. Sparsely populated. People don't come here to generally steal drift globes. They kind of come to steal things, and it is generally closed at night. So you're able to jump over, kind of get it, put it into a bag to cover it up as best as you can. Simon, I'm sure, giving you some sort of thick cloak that he has to cover it up.
The sack their stuff was in.
Yes,
Oh,
there you
yeah,
go. And you do have now a drift globe. You can't really control it, and you think that as soon as it gets to be day again, it'll dissipate, and it'll dissipate and try and you won't have light anymore because it turns off in the daytime.
Oh, look what I happen to have in my pocket. Was it one of these?
Oh, well, I suppose that'll do then.
What a coincidence!
Oh wait, it took you 2 hours to go to John. Why is it?
Don't ask.
Sharptooth, you have everything. Always know exactly when we need them.
Yep.
No comment.
While he was gone, I assume that at least I've been looking around the location, trying to find where it might be.
So you are currently outside the theater. It's on the street. There are. It looks like it is closed for the day. They're not putting on a performance tonight, but it does look like it is occupied on the inside. Either they're prepping for something, they are rehearsing, or some other business is going on inside. You're not sure.
Funny business.
Renee, do you think you can? I hate to do this to you, but maybe you can use your stature to maybe say you're giving a tour.
I don't think so. Like, I'm not that much of a celebrity. I can do it a little bit. I have influence with like nobility and parts of the government, but not just businesses.
A quick question. Did it say it was inside the place or on the outside, or?
It said it was here. So, yeah. Let me see if it specifically. Let me see the specific things it gives you. Below a theater in the castle ward called the Big Club. So below the theater.
Okay. And don't suppose there are any outside access to a basement.
You can look around. Everybody give me an investigation. Everybody give me an
well,
investigation check if you're looking around.
Okay. Yeah, well, Sharptooth was gone.
Okay. 7.
13.
13.
4.
Sharptooth didn't see anything from the City of the Dead, definitely. It's too far away. You did see that there's no outside way to get in, but you do know that there are a couple of side entrances. And I'm going to unmark those on your map.
Well, if we can hear people inside, maybe going into a back entrance might be a good idea.
There's actually let me make sure I get everything. Because there's a couple of different ways in. Alright, so you've got over here in the back, 2 doors, and then over here on this side, 1 alleyway. Going to 2 doors near each other.
I like the sound of 2 doors near each other. Let's go that way.
An alley might be more subtle.
With Renair in tow. Buddy down there.
He's so humble. He doesn't want to use his celebrity to get things.
It's more so that I really don't think he would be able to.
It just makes you like him more.
He's the son of a person of an embezzler.
Yeah.
He might still be nobility, but
Yeah, but people they have to be nice to nobility, even if they are horrible people.
He has influence with nobility.
yeah. How else could they have been noble?
Alright, what would you like to do?
Do I want to peer my ears against this door right here, see if I hear anything.
Which one? The north one or the one on the right?
Oh, the north one.
North one. Go and make a perception check. Hearing based. 19. Sounds like there's some talking going on there. It sounds like a very large, echoey room. You would assume that this door is connected to the main theater or the stage. Either the stage or the seating.
So maybe not that way. I put my ear to the other one.
This one sounds. Make another perception check, actually. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside there at all.
You try the handle.
Actually, let me see.
I mean, would we have asked Simon at this point if the stone knows any more information?
You can ask Simon right now.
I've tried to I've tried to see if it could be more specific. But is that a one day use thing?
It's 3 charges per
Okay.
day. Just checking to see if this has any. Nope, you're good. The door is unlocked. Checking with it, if you want to talk to it, is like, hello. What can I do for you now, Mr. Simon?
Just looking for more specifics as to where to gather the keys to.
Oh, I don't know where you can gather the keys. I just know what you need.
It's in where do I take them?
Oh, just take them to the vault door.
And where is that?
I already told you, into the Pink Flump Theater in the Castle Ward.
Anything more specific?
Yes, you go to the theater and then you go down.
Very helpful, thank you.
Yes. Kind of gives you a hint of just the slight bitterness at like why are you wasting my time with this kind of questioning?
All right, Simon's feeling the same thing.
Yeah. Mutual. Opening up this room. This appears to be some sort of this room holds a desk covered in papers. There's a door on the far side.
I'm sorry, what?
This has a desk covered in papers. There is a wall on the far side.
We broke into an office.
Yep.
You didn't break it. It was open.
Yeah. Right, who's coming? Like marching order? Is Renee coming with us?
Renee isn't telling unless you tell him to stay back. He's got the cask. Sharptooth and Brutrik, are you following?
Yes, Sharptooth is
Okay.
following.
Brutrik
Just-
stay behind Renair in case anyone comes up from behind.
Okay, you got the back.
So Simon, what was the third thing again?
I'll explain when we get there. I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay. Probably something really simple, like a piece of parchment or something.
Yes.
What is this right here? Is this a door?
This is a door. It goes into this more like wooden plank sort of ground flooring rather than carpet. It goes up a little bit too. But there's the door.
Is this the only door?
In this room, yes.
Might be backstage. I want to open it up.
Alright.
You cannot peek in.
Does appear to be a trio of mismatched couches and a stained beige rug are the main features of this room. The walls are covered with light green paint.
Did I decorate this room? Jeez.
Well, there might be a way down.
Do we have to go in the sewers?
Maybe.
No. I hope not.
What could possibly go wrong in the sewers?
Peek around the corner.
Looking on in, the room, it's all very brightly lit back here. It looks like candles line the thing. And you would notice that they were probably magical candles. They are not going out.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a hallway with several doors going to the left, and that's where the big auditorium sounding room is. It's probably the stage or something, or the seating area. And but you have a long hallway of doors.
Dressing rooms, maybe.
Dressing room. Say dressing room. So we need to get down.
Is there one directly to his left too?
There is. I'm sorry. There is a door over here as well.
When Mousey goes like, "We need to get down," Base Rate breaks out his bass. He's like, "Oh, I could bring it down," and then like it's really funky as a joke.
Saying,
Yeah, quiet.
Bass guitar isn't that loud. That's why I always have to jack up the amp.
it's like these theater types might be a fan of Sharptooths.
No. Maybe if we're found.
Is there like a hollow part in the floor or something we can just smash through?
Is there like a signal or something when we get close? Like,
Make an investigation or perception check for you're kind of like test the floor with your feet.
Anyone got a pickaxe?
Floor seems pretty solid in this area.
want to peek through this door right here.
Make a stealth check, please.
You
Peek through, and it looks like this is a room with somebody in it who is just sort of doing something on her. Well, let me see what this is first, actually.
Looks like she's talking into her apple.
Yeah. This small offstage area is painted black and has a table that holds what look to be daggers, but you can tell they are prop daggers. Looks like a lot of like prop weapons here. Probably made of wood. You know, like it still hurt somebody, but yeah, not adventuring. Someone is inspecting all of the sort of inspecting the weapons.
Other doors here. There's obviously a backstage area.
You close the door?
Yeah.
Oh.
Find anything?
I don't think so. We may need to ask someone if there's a way downstairs that won't arouse suspicion.
Has Sharptooth ever performed at this theater?
Nope. This is more for stage play and not, stagecraft and not music.
Okay. I don't know about this type of place, but sometimes if you want a grand entrance, there's like right on the stage, there's an elevator. So you can go right down. So I don't know if the elevator's right on the stage or like in that main room, which make things a little bit trickier.
Or we could just be in the front. We don't know.
Also true.
Simon does actually sound a little intrigued by the concept of an elevator showing up in that, but has to force himself to not ask very, very detailed questions. But perhaps we should try the other door out front, or out in the alley.
Well, this is the alley.
This cask is heavy. He puts it down on like the desk. Maybe you should have found it before he started going in here.
You know,
do you want-
take care of that.
Do you want me to carry that for you, buddy?
Sure.
I'll give
Appreciate
you
it.
a break.
Thank you.
Anytime.
This is the Brutrik. Don't drop it, otherwise you're gonna have to go get another one.
Oh no. My clumsy dice.
Fetch quest.
Alright. Would you like to?
I'd like to look at the ceiling to see if there's any like ducts or like.
Make a perception check.
Yeah.
Nope, they don't have air conditioning.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just the idea of like just ventilation, so it can travel through the building versus. But I understand it wouldn't exist. But because it'd be interesting if there was some way to climb up, just to see where everything is, and then going down from there. But that's probably convoluted.
At least in this backstage area.
And
Want to check the front door?
Yeah, I think we're out of options in here.
Well,
Before you leave,
there's the
yeah,
one.
go
right,
ahead.
there's the one right there.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, we think that's like an emergency exit. We want to not draw attention if we can.
Before you leave, in front of you, Mousey, you see something appear. Hey, what are all you doing back here? As you see a very tiny, violet, dragon-looking butterfly thingy. Small creature.
Well,
Oh, a pseudo dragon.
Oh, fairy dragon, actually. Actually, yeah, it's a fairy dragon. It's not a pseudo-dragon. Described it wrong.
No, apologies.
Yes.
Well, he's read about them.
Yes.
Not it.
Yes, no. I am a fairy dragon. Violet fairy dragon. Not one of those pseudo dragons. They are fake.
violent?
Violets. like the
Oh.
flower, the color.
Oh.
But what are you all doing back here? You're not regulars, performers. You're not even paying customers. Did I care?
Oh, we're just we were looking for a way in, and
Yeah.
since the direction is very good, we thought this
And
was the
you-
entrance.
Went in the back entrance with the door that says "Employees Only."
I can't
Yeah,
read.
no. That I do not doubt.
That way.
Let's see.
I know, I was lying. It doesn't actually say that. But it is a back entrance. You had to go down an alley to get there. But it's no matter. You're not bothering me. But I just want to know, why are you here?
Turn to Simon and I whisper, "This might be a risk. Let's just tell him the whole truth."
Oh my god, just focus on the basement.
Yeah, just we are attempting to locate the basement. Do you by chance know how to reach it?
I have never heard of a basement in this place. Never.
A bit of a mystery then.
Oh
It
no.
would seem so.
Almost like a fanciful riddle that would a fey folk like yourself that would wish to be solved.
Oh, no, if there was a basement, I would probably tell you exactly where it is. I do not care about this place.
Is there a lower level in any way, literally or figuratively?
I mean, I don't know if I get down to your level figuratively, but
I
not that
don't
I'm
get it.
aware of, no. What has brought you here to find a basement in our fine establishment?
A scavenger hunt.
I was literally about to say that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. Are you looking for something in the scavenger hunt? Go ahead, actually make a deception check.
Like,
It's vaguely true.
Yeah.
I'm deceptioning by omitting though.
Yeah.
Say-
You're being. What's the word?
Say, look, we've
Flavor.
already found the keg of dwarven ale. Our friend here is carrying it.
Inspiration.
Hmm?
You can use your inspiration. Tells you consistency.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm just before. Yeah, you sell me 3 success.
Yeah, go ahead. Inspiration.
Check it.
Yeah.
Thank you, because I forget how to use those often.
Yeah.
Bam. Okay, I'll try again. Because this is happening, it's probably just going to be worse.
Hey.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, scavenger hunt. And you need to find the entire basement or something that's in the basement?
There's something in it.
Okay.
I think it's just the
well,
basement. Like, we just need to
Find a basement.
find a basement, lower level. That's all I've heard.
Oh well, I mean, we don't have a lower level that I know of. Perhaps we should look around. Is there some sort of prize associated with this scavenger hunt? Might be willing to help.
Well,
Pat's pockets.
Well, that's why I'm saying a prize. I don't assume you have the prize now if you're still doing the scavenger hunt. Unless it's one of those touristy ones.
very. It's very specific to Waterdeep.
Nah. I'm never gonna get my own horde. Stupid place driving me back. Well, if you could give me something, I'll see if I can do something to I'll look around. Extra careful on the floors.
Well,
You seem unhappy here.
I mean, I'm not happy here. I don't know if I'm unhappy.
I mean, you say you
It's-
don't care what happens to the place. You don't care about trespassing.
I care a little bit about what happens to the place. I don't care about who owns it now, and if that's going to deal with something to make her life a little worse, then well, I do not care about that.
I have this box you can have.
The box. What, for me to live in? For me to do my little droppings in when after I've eaten a meal? You think of me as a mere pet?
Good heavens, I hope not.
Oh, jeez.
No, it's magical actually.
Magic box. What exactly are you showing them?
The barking box.
Oh. Ah. Oh, what's it do? Why is it magical? What does it do?
When you use the crank on the side, it acts as a sort of alarm system. Anyone that gets near it ends up triggering a very loud barking sound.
And you would
Either,
like to show me a demonstration of that right now, would you?
not without everyone in the building knowing, I'm afraid.
Perhaps
But,
it's not to... Go ahead.
once you do have your horde, you could possibly use it for security for it, or you could use it to, dare I say, incredibly annoy whoever it is you're speaking about.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Ah,
They rolled low. Those are both very good points.
it does
All
have
right.
a file for volume too.
All right, but I want confirmation that it does work as that such before I hand everything. Or I will go tell everybody that you are backstage here before you leave your scavenger hunt.
Tell you what, I will give it to you in advance.
Oh. I just want to make sure that it actually does make an alarm sound.
You're welcome to try it, though I would suggest outside.
Perhaps. All right, you've got yourself a deal. Before you leave, we'll make sure this little magical thing works, and if not, I will. Well, I remember all of your faces, and I can follow you invisibly, so it won't be that big of a deal to find you.
Very well.
Well, tell you what, I will see if I can clear the back areas here, and you can at least search back here if you need be for whatever you want. If it's a basement here, then perhaps it is hidden, so you say. Good scavenger hunt wouldn't have things out in plain sight.
Indeed.
He goes around. Just wait here a moment. You hear him going sort of to all the rooms and saying, everybody needed outside! You need to do a costume and light check! Everybody needed outside! And everybody, you see several commoners just like sort of come out and just kind of like, I was like, what do we need to, everything's inside. What do we need to, all right. And they sort of just all make their way out, and I will distract them a little bit, and I'll be right back in a few minutes. Take your pick of the rooms and have a look around. He sort of heads on out nearby, but still within sight.
It is getting a little late. Do you guys want to continue, or?
I'm good leaving it here till next time.
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know, like, how...
I feel like there's gonna be a boss battle, and this would not leave enough time for it to like really be as climactic as it's probably planned to be.
You probably have some time to a little bit. It won't lead directly into a boss battle right now, but if you want to call it, you can. It's good. If you want to go on for like 10 more minutes again. If you want to go on for like 10 more minutes, that might bring us to a slightly better stopping point, but we can stop if you wish. Or 10 minutes then? Everybody good for 10 minutes?
I am.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, awesome.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I take 10 minutes looking around this room. No. I just, one by one, I start looking in these backstage areas.
Okay.
I am also going to follow along by using, and I'm going to bring up Detect Magic.
Okay.
Sharptooth is also frantically looking.
Brutrik is calmly looking.
All right, let me just check one thing, and then everybody give me investigation or perception checks. 21, 19, Detect Magic. Give me yours with advantage, Simon, since you can kind of like see things that are magical. So if it is magic, I can take the advantage.
18.
Okay.
Nice roll. A 21, a 19, and 18.
Yeah, really good stuff. Going around, you each take a couple of rooms and look around, and Sharptooth is actually the one that's like, I know where I'm going. I'm going in the big room first. This is the VIP room. Just starts looking around, and you do find in the corner, all the way up here, a hidden trapdoor underneath some furniture.
Guys! Over here. There's a door down. I got the down door.
The fairy dragon comes back in. Oh, that was fast. I heard you shouting from outside.
We found the down door.
I've never seen that before. It's interesting.
I'm just gonna pop it open.
As you
It's
pop
like-
it open,
And now we find out why they were referred to as trapdoors.
below the trapdoor is a 30-foot deep shaft containing a wooden ladder. If you descend the ladder, you find yourselves at the end of a 20-foot wide stone passageway that gradually slopes down.
That's what they always look like. That's them. That looks like a scavenger hunt.
Fair enough. Mind if I accompany you? Oh, what am I saying? I'm just going to turn invisible and accompany you anyway.
That's fair.
Who knows what
The
we can
invisibility. Well, he was going up the shaft in that one.
By the way, what is your name, little one?
Wishes.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Wishes.
It was a pleasure to meet all of you. At least, rewarding, say the least.
I'm sure that means nothing. All right.
As you head
Simon-
on.
Simon does have a bit of a nervous look to him as he's realizing what we're leading him towards.
Hey,
As you head on down.
If this little fairy dragon claims the 500,000 gold for his hoard, then it's no longer our problem.
Very true.
A dragon horde of hoarded dragons.
Heads on down. You head down the 30 foot. You go down the slope. The sloping hallway slopes down, goes 100 feet, eventually leading you to a very large vault door.
Wow, this
Just
door
pretend-
has Elder Furthak on it.
Let me... Boop. 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 Boop.
Interesting. I'm pretty sure that's Dwarvish.
It's based off of Old English. It's like a Viking language. It's called Elder. Yeah.
It's runic. But no, I mean usually Dwarvish in books and D&D and stuff like that is based off Nordic runes.
Yeah, can you do a history check to see what language this is?
Yeah. Let me set the stage.
Yep. Yeah, we're jumping ahead a bit.
That D.
Oh yeah,
with,
I was gonna set some stuff up, but go ahead.
I was gonna say the D with like the line through the back end of it. That's like a THR in like real words.
That's
Well,
cool.
can you read it?
The little bit I learned it once.
Oh,
I
that's
can make
cool.
phonetically.
Is it like the Matrix rain code where it's Japanese, but like it's like a recipe or something like that because they just needed words?
I could look it up like really quickly because my last name, like its origin, it's originally spelled with these.
Oh, that's cool.
There's actually
Canadian
there's an episode of Reboot in which somebody ends up making a joke in binary where they're saying 1001 and stuff. A friend of mine actually knows how to translate binary to ASCII in his head, and ended up it ends up translating to a very dirty joke.
It's Enzo's birthday.
That's why they cover Enzo's ears.
Yeah, it's a one-liner, but it's incredibly filthy, apparently.
Oh, that's great. And Simon has the stone. All right, so to set the scene, after I get that on, leads down to a vault door. The darkness comes to an end. Renair sets himself up a light so he can see. Come to a 20-foot high and 20-foot wide corridor ending at an adamantine double door. There are no hinges nor handles. It is covered in dwarvish runes. Does anybody read dwarvish?
Not I.
Nope.
I know deep speech, but not dwarvish.
Let's see, what does Renair know?
I can read giant.
What does wishes know? Nope, none of you read dwarvish. Nobody knows what it says.
If only I went with my warlock, that would have been able to read everything.
Everything. I love that.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me
Tongues
check real quick.
or
Oh, I didn't get it. If people don't mind sitting around for a couple hours, that book that I have has comprehend languages.
I'm not waiting an hour for what's behind here. I mean, I guess I can. No one else is going to do anything.
Wishes, are you still invisible?
I mean,
Oh, he did not go invisible after he said that. You guys were like, "I'll just follow you down anyway." I'll say that in case there's something dangerous behind there. No, it did. Yeah, it didn't pop out of nowhere. I mean, you would have to copy it over, and then you would have to prepare it, unless you make a scroll, and you would have to. The scroll would probably.
No, it's a ritual, so I'd be able to. Just.
Oh, you don't need to know the rituals to. You don't need to have the rituals prepared. You just need them in your spellbook. If you wish to take an hour to do that, or however long it'll take, it's up to you guys.
Sure.
I'm good with it.
If that means the difference between living and dying, I'll take an hour out of my day.
You all can take a short rest if you wish, or whatever you want to do. And Simon, you can take the time and money to copy that to your spellbook, then cast it.
Do we cover up that trapdoor again? Because I don't want the person to come back and see.
I feel like we definitely would have.
Yeah, you definitely would have. You're fine with that. It's a first level spell, so you should be fine. It'll take you, an hour?
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes and 6 seconds to cast. To ritually cast.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, if anybody wants to take any more short rest stuff, you haven't used anything up, but you should be fine.
I want to make sure this fairy dragon is entertained so it doesn't go out and rat us out.
Okay.
So I start telling him stories of our adventures.
Oh, do go on. Make a performance check.
Can Brutrik do cool martial arts stuff to recreate the various battles we've done?
Go ahead, do that as well. And it'll be like that scene in Return of the Jedi where 3PO's doing sound effects. But both of you are really bad. Yeah, you talk about,
If only a performer was with us.
Yeah.
I guess Sharptooth could put dramatic music to add to the whole effect and
Give it a
amplify.
shot. Give it a shot.
There
you go.
Doesn't his guitar have abilities for like minor illusions and stuff? Or?
It does.
Yeah.
It brings, so it can be the monsters that they're fighting.
So
I think
yeah,
it's
everybody's
mostly
like,
animals.
So Mousey's like, there was this one time there was we basically burned the troll to start. Well, the first off, the troll came out. We were at the yawning portal, and the yawning portal, it's where you go to drink and people go down to the portal. You start like where you backtrack to tell information accidentally, and like and Brutrik's like, no, you have to start from the beginning. So when a mommy halfling and a daddy halfling love each other very much, and they can make a baby halfling, and that's where Mousey started. And then Sharptooth's like, just burn. and basically just does his
It's like this.
Yeah.
It's like this super metal like troll comes out of the thing like brr, 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 and there's lightning and thunder and
Yeah, because I have thunderclap. Okay, I know, like technically maybe not casting it, but thunderclap, pyrotechnics.
Maybe not too much noise.
Yeah. The like behind the head, like guitar shredding, like sliding right up to the dragon to like perform and melt their face.
Or a much more metal version of Kubo.
Yes.
Perfect. Good movie. Good movie that was.
Yeah.
You do entertainment, and he's well, honestly, this might be. You have a flair for the dramatic side of things. Talking to you, Sharptooth. I have to talk to you about getting a job at the special effects of our shows. I doubt the old battle axe upstairs will listen to me, but
We'll make her listen.
I like that cut of your jib. In that time, is thoroughly entertained. Renair is mostly entertained as well. And Simon, you were able to, a little bit of distraction, copy the spell over your spellbook and then cast it ritually.
have you been sipping on dwarven ale as you copy over?
Not yet.
You do this, and finally the words go up to it and touch the thing, and going up, and you're like, it finally makes sense. The runes read, "The 3 keys, bring them forth."
Oh.
In your head, Simon, you hear, oh, great, that was great.
Yeah, you just see Simon facepalm. Could you bring the casket over here, please? And
What does it say?
If you
Say Simon.
that the last hour was not worth it.
If anyone's
have-
curious, it translates roughly to AY luther or thur awath e awa e I nth we. A lot of
That's my favorite
THs,
song.
A, W's, and I's.
I'm guessing the artist just like, these runes look cool next to each other.
And they made up a couple of their own too that I can't
Yeah.
translate. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well, it is dwarvish.
Never Smith.
I go. Simon just goes, it's too horrifying to say aloud.
He's just kind of face palming that this was not worth it. If they bring over the casket and the orb, he'll rather begrudgingly get the glass that he ended up asking for as well, and start serving himself some ale and quaffing it at rather begrudgingly.
Make a
We
constitution
don't celebrate.
check.
We don't
Wait.
celebrate quite yet. I mean, we need to open the door first.
Wait, we all just get to dive in?
Yeah.
This is how we're going to open the door.
We as in all of us get a good drink in, or
No, just me.
what makes you so
Well,
special?
With a 10. Not quite tipsy. You just pass it. You're getting a little tipsy. You're not quite inebriated
Also,
yet.
remember, Simon has probably never touched alcohol in his entire life.
Oh yeah,
He
There's a
prefers.
couple-
He does prefer mead.
yeah. There's a couple times that I had Leaf serve him like something strong.
Oh, yeah, when you found out the thing and you had to calm down.
Yes, exactly. The second one you drink and you're just getting used to it, and after a little bit, you eventually fail, and you eventually become poisoned. Basically, poisoned from drunkenness poisoning. So you do get the poisoned condition. If you can add that to your character sheet.
Sweet.
Yay!
Yay!
Have we ever seen drunk Simon before?
Not in the open, no.
With that, What do you do?
This
What
bloody
happens?
well be worth it.
We uncover the drift globe.
Okay. I'm going to just say, for the simplicity's sake, that it does have the sunlight side of the spell on it, and not just the light one. You give it to Simon. Walks up with the cask of ale.
Hello,
Sunlight.
son. You look pretty.
Hey, you wall, you ain't so tough, and you give it a push.
Now he turned on the sunlight version, and I will just hugging it and just kind of leaning against it.
You eventually just you smack it just open the door. Blah, you vomit on the door. As soon as you vomit, the doors start to separate like sliding doors down the middle, and the Vault of Dragon opens as you have brought all
It's
5
all-
things within 5 feet of the door.
Three
Bringing us 8 things. 3 things. Cask of ale, a drunken half-elf, and sunlight. Let's air them into. See, we're all down here as the doors open.
Sir.
Yeah.
Like, really close.
Into a very large chamber with columns. Very musty smell in here, like no one has been in here for years, maybe even decades. Sort of like dust, the dust sort of just moves to you like pressure has opened up and everything is just finally having some airflow out of this vault door. The doors slide into the walls and sort of just lock in there, stay open.
That
And that's
wasn't
what we'll
me.
call it. That's where we will call it today.
Nice.
Woo!
You
So
thought we would be done tonight.
you took a little extra time by, instead of just saying, "Oh, let's just go directly to the vault. Let's talk to Trench and Renair." But yeah, you probably could have gotten there tonight if things were a little smoother, and you sort of all ran out as fast as possible in the
Yeah, but then
But-
we still wouldn't have known what to actually do with it.
Correct. But you did at the very beginning. You did get the yes. Also, depending on the keys, some of the keys would have been really a lot easier to do. And before we go today, I'll give you the list of keys that there could have been. So you basically can. There's 18. They give you a list of 3 of 6, and you just roll for each of those at random. I picked 6 that would have been relevant to things you've done or very easily based on the characters you are. But here's what they could have been: an adamantine bar. Adamantine's the super hard substance that's
Yeah,
platinum
those are
here.
right.
Yeah. A beholder eye stalk, which would have been one of the ones that you've referenced before. A drunken elf, which I did change to be also a half elf because Simon getting drunk would have been hilarious, and it is. An
Yeah.
invisible creature. Go ahead, Simon.
No, just laughing.
Yeah. An invisible creature. A performance of your beardy face, which would have been good for Sharptooth.
Nice.
A silvered warhammer. The second key, of course, you can just mix all these up, it doesn't matter. An animated construct, so you could have probably gotten Nim. A bronze dragon scale, which you have seen before. Gems worth at least 1,000 gold pieces. A painting of a dwarf miner. A severed drow hand, that would have been kind of hard. Sunlight, which you ended up getting.
Why would we need a picture of a dwarven child?
I mean, because they're the ones who work in the mines.
Miners, not miners. I don't follow.
The third keys option: a beardless dwarf, cask of dwarven ale.
Well, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, that's the thing. You'd have to convince somebody or get them extremely drunk and force them to do it. A gift from a queen, which is the one I got rid of because it's you have to go to Laryl Silverhand herself, and I'm like, no, screw that. No. A pair of Bugbear ears. I was so hoping you would land on that.
Just walk towards it.
Yep. A shape changer, which also could have been very interesting, or a unicorn. So the ones that would have been interesting would Beholder Eye Stalk. Does anybody know where they've seen that before?
I know somebody who has one.
Well, who?
Somebody that we have not met and runs an organization.
That's true, but no, you have seen a Beholder Eye Stalk you could have gotten before.
Was that the purple place?
Yep, there's a stuffed beholder in the purple place, and you could have just gotten a stuffed Beholder Eye Stalk.
Oh, so it's
Doesn't have to be real. You could get that one you were talking about to come with you if you would so try.
I don't think we'd want to though. Okay, so it's Sierra Moon logic. It's not so much the letter of the law, but the principle.
Yep, the unicorn doesn't need to be a real unicorn either. It could just be a toy. And the bronze dragon scale. Do you know where you've seen that before? You probably do.
Yeah, it's from the one the
Zelipharn. Yep. Because they give each of the descriptions a way to get it in the game. So, but you landed on at least one of those. So it was like, all right, let's go with it. So,
wonder how else would you get sunlight down there without using a spell?
Without a spell or anything, what they specifically say
Like
is
mirrors?
that you can buy 20 steel mirrors at 5 gold pieces each and arrange them in places at the proper angles so that sunlight from the out and shone upon the vault entrance. Setting up the mirrors and getting their alignment just right takes 2d4 plus 2 hours, regardless of the number of characters.
Yeah, we could have done that stealthily.
That's the ending of Legend.
And that's where they were inspired by it.
At the beginning of Fifth Element.
Yes. Well, good job, everybody. You've reached the Vault of Dragons, albeit with some characters in tow. Maybe they'll help you, maybe they'll hurt you. And Simon, you have Comprehend Languages up for an hour.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'm the final library.
Nice.
So good job, everybody. We'll pick this up hopefully next week, and hopefully it'll be the last one.
Yeah, hopefully.
So if you have some sort of where do these characters end up idea, think of that. Just in case you do, obviously you don't know exactly what's going to happen, but have something in mind. Be a nice wrap up for your characters.
Yeah.
Simon gets locked in the vault with all the books.
Finally.
Those
time to
glasses.
read.
Left alone.
It's time now. It's not fair.
There's a episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender where this
I was just
guy
about to
finds
look
a
up
long,
the minute. Yeah.
like a long lost library. He's like, and it's about to like get buried under the sand or something. He's like, no, I'd rather stay here. A lifetime of books. And then in Legend of Korra, which is the sequel, takes place 100 years after. They return to that library and they find the skeleton of that professor just dead in a corner.
That's great.
Yeah.
He died how he lived.
It turns out he just needed food and stuff, and we didn't have any he could eat.
Sure wasn't gonna eat the owl.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, everybody. That was a lot of fun. Congratulations. You're almost there. Almost.
We can see the finish line.
Yeah, but what dangers lie ahead?